This is the Menace. This is where the story begins. I've got this. Stabilize the containment. We bring heat and truth, no smoke. Stand ready, weep your ears open and your guard up. We ain't ducking no smoke.
Hey, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday. Let's bring in the hater.
Yo,
What's going on, hater?
same old shit, different day. You know how it is. The only thing that goes up is fucking the rent.
You know it. You know it. We got a comment already. We're just getting on. Let's see. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, brother?
What's up, Anthony?
Well, man, I was hoping Doc could join us, so I started a little later. But Doc here,
He said something about his voice being fucked up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I've been out of it today, so yeah, I probably missed it. But
well, no, I posted some type earlier this morning, I think.
Yeah, I was out of it, and then it's Doc. Get ready to roll.
Oh shit, he's going to the Saints game. But he's awake. Shit.
But he looks drunk.
Yeah, he does. He did look a little, 3 drinks past the minimum.
But man, here we go, man. The one that's taking the news, Jayden Daniels.
I mean, is it really? I mean, I guess I could understand what he's saying that LSU is using his shit, his likeness and stuff. Like he's not there anymore. So why would you use his likeness? I get it because he was probably, the biggest star they had in recent times. So you want to, use his likeness to sell shit. But as soon as you graduate, that shit should have been to the next dude, like the next quarterback or the next star of the team. Yeah. You shouldn't, he's been gone for what, 3-4 years already?
Something
he's
like
been
that. 4 years.
Yeah, he's been in the league already for 4 years. Why are you still using his likeness?
But they do it with all their likeness. Think about it. The U still uses Warren Sapp, Michael Irvin. They use all the great players. They do that in college, man. And I'm about to piss off a lot of Jayden Daniels fans. Your boy's a bitch. I'm sorry to say it. Like, I'm gonna go say it what it is. You're not Joe Burrow, bro. That's what it is. The thing is this. Yes, there's 3 Heisman winning quarterbacks. Billy Cannon, the Galloping Ghost, Joe Burrow, and Jayden Daniels. But 2 of the 3 are the same. Billy Cannon and Joe Burrow both won the Natty and the Heisman. Jayden Daniels, you brought them people to the Relic Quest Reliant Bowl or some shit.
He brought them to the Magnum Rubber Bowl.
This man, listen, bro. You didn't bring a title to LSU. This ain't Willacoochee State with a Heisman matters. This is Louisiana State University, brother. It's nothing, bro. If you don't bring home a natty, bro, you don't deserve to have your jersey retired. Fuck that Heisman. Tim Tebow won the Heisman, but he won natties, and his jersey ain't retired. And you know how I feel about Tebow.
But do you think it's really him, or like I think Eric mentioned it the other day, was it his mother putting her 2 cents into the situation?
He needed to go get another agent. He needed to tell his mom to sit her ass at home because she's nothing but trouble. If it's his mom, she's in his love life. She's destroying his legacy at LSU because if you're loved at LSU, because Jayden Daniels until a couple of days ago was loved at LSU. But dude, everybody's getting mad at LSU and Lane Kiffin, but the person who promised that kid number 5 is Brian Kelly. But nobody wants to talk about that. Brian Kelly.
You don't request for your number to be retired. They retire your number because of how good you were.
But a lot of people not talking about Brian Kelly is the one that started all this. You told the kid DJ Pickett when he could come here, he could wear 5. Then Jayden Daniels had that season, and then the kid came and he wore 3. But he asked Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin like, okay, I don't want to lose you because of a number. Man, put the 5 on. And a lot of people don't realize, Jayden, 5 is not your number. Not just your number, because on the team you took to the Relic Quest, whatever bowl, reality bowl, you had another 5 on that team. His name was LaTerrence Welch. So you wasn't even the only 5 on your team. Oops. So it's like, can Welch say he want his number retired? The thing is this. Suck that shit up, bro. It's just a number. I mean, you can't retire every great player's number like a place like LSU. They got too many great players come through there.
Look at that number that they have at Penn State. You know how many linebackers have used that number that are great, and they still haven't retired it?
Look, even at LSU, number 7 is going to get retired this year, but they're not going to retire it on the field because the Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson, Leonard Fournette, let me see, it was like Kushan Boutte, a whole bunch of other people wore that 7. That means you're a dog if you wore that 7. You're a leader if you wear 18, but you're a dog if you wear 7. So you could have made 5 be another dog number. Like, you got to be a dog to wear 5. Oh, but you ain't doing that to Joe Burrow number because Joe Burrow went undefeated, won a Heisman and a Natty. On the second greatest team, I don't care what nobody say, that team wouldn't beat the 01 Canes. But the second greatest team of all time, he led because he led the people to an undefeated season and threw like 70 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah, so if anybody deserves his number to be retired, would be Burrow.
Who wants that 9? Nobody wants that 9, bro. Nobody wants that 9. It ain't that it's retired. It's not even retired. Nobody wants to put that 9 on their back because they're gonna be reminded of Joe Burrow.
Yeah, or they're gonna expect Joe Burrow like play.
I see if it was even another quarterback. G, it's a cornerback. And this cornerback is a dog. He was a freshman All-American. They didn't give it to a scrub. They gave your number to a dog, a 6'5" cornerback. A 6'5" cornerback. Have you ever heard of a 6'5" cornerback?
So Jayden Daniels didn't win one national title.
Not one. He didn't win.
Then he should shut the fuck up.
He didn't make
shut
it
the fuck up and try to make it into the playoffs in the fucking the fucking NFC East. Shut the fuck up and do your job. You weren't that good. You were that good, but you didn't win a championship. So shut the fuck up.
Jay, he was more successful in the NFL than he was in college. Let's be honest. He went to an NFC championship game his rookie year in the NFL. He has more championship experience in the NFL than he does in college. Jake Retzlaff of the great Tulane University has more college playoff experience than Jayden Daniels. And people gonna be like, who the fuck is Jake Retzlaff? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna ask you that question. Who the fuck is that?
That was the quarterback of Tulane last year. LSU has never made the college playoffs. When they had the playoffs.
Yeah.
They made it the new format I'm talking about. The new format. They made it to the championship with Joe Burrow and stuff, the 4 teams. They didn't make it in this new format. So, and Jayden Daniels, you're not that dude, bro. Like, I'm sorry, he had a great season, but you ain't that dude to do it. So what to get your number away, bro? This is a weak move because what you're doing is you're gonna make those people in Baton Rouge hate you. And if this kid becomes a baller and this kid helps them win a championship this year, that's his number. That ain't Jayden Daniels' number no more.
Yeah. What happens if he comes out and he wins one of the defensive awards?
He be the Jim Thorpe winner. What if he lead the nation in interceptions?
Yeah. That's sad. So he's really fucking his own legacy up.
Well, what up, Chris? C. Diddy, what's up?
What's up, C. Diddy?
All right, got a couple more. All right. I'm gonna get to your wrestling questions later, Anthony. First off, I think Jayden Daniels getting butthurt. He has no right to ask him to retire that number because he didn't win the national championship like Burrow did. Exactly.
You're absolutely right, Anthony.
And Burrow,
you're absolutely right.
I think Burrow wouldn't mind another kid doing it. He said, Mo, don't let Notre Dame fans hear you say that when they say their team with Joe Montana was the second greatest team behind Miami. What dope are Notre Dame fans? First of all, none of them could catch Justin Jefferson or fucking Jamar Chase. That's what I'm going to tell you. Jamar Chase. And that team had a shitty defense. That's why I said Miami would beat the shit out of them because that LSU team had a shitty defense. I'm not going to lie, Daniels didn't have a defense in his Heisman year. Joe Burrow didn't have a defense either, bro. That defense for that great team sucked. They just outscored everybody. I mean, if your team is putting up 70, 50, 60 points, your defense giving up 30, that's not a great defense. It's just that you have a great offense that nobody could stop.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck happened. You, as a defense, you need to get 2 or 3 stops and you win the game with Joe Burrow and them back there. I don't want to hear that about no. Joe Burrow didn't have an all-time defense. That defense was a middle-of-the-road average defense.
But that offense was probably the best in the league.
That offense was the best offense I've ever seen. Now, if you're just talking straight offense, that's the best offensive team I've ever seen in my life. Like, bar none, the best offense ever was that 2019 LSU team. Bar none. There's no team coming close to that. This dude threw like 75, 76 touchdowns, bro. No, that's a record that's never going to be broken, bro. Some people don't do that in a career. He threw that in a season.
and a college season at that.
Yes. And I'm like this. You think about it. Oh, you didn't retire Joe Burrow's number. I mean, you didn't give Joe Burrow's number away. Nobody asked for 9. They asked for 5. And you could.
But if somebody asked for 9, they would give it out. But eventually, I think if Joe Burrow wins a Super Bowl, I think then LSU will be like, you know what? We're going to retire number 9.
Here you go. Look, the only number that's retired for LSU is 20 for Billy Cannon. It's 20. They're retiring Burt Jones 7, but they're not going to retire it off the field because that 7 means more than Burt Jones does. Sorry, fuck Burt Jones when it comes to that 7. When I think about 7 at LSU, I don't think about Burt Jones. I don't give a fuck. 7, I think Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson. That 7 means more than anything at LSU right now. So even if they didn't give out that 5, look, people forgot that Jayden Daniels season, bro. He went to the Relic Quest Hoochie Coochie Bowl, and we want to care about fucking Jayden Daniels and what his mama wants. He went to the Hoochie Coochie Bowl, man. we don't know the Magnum Rubber Bowl. What kind of shit?
Dude, he went to the Magnum Rubber Bowl.
Shit. He went to the Diddy Lou Bowl. What the fuck are we talking about here, man? Fuck about here, man. Like, and everybody on Jayden Daniels side talking about some. But if they would have did the Joe Burrow, him and Joe Burrow is crazy, bro.
I don't think you can compare either one of them.
I'm like, that's like Tyler Structure, and they would do that to Drew Brees because bitch, you ain't Drew Brees. Like, there's levels to this. There's levels to this, man. There's levels to the game that people don't understand. And that's why I love sports, because it's fair. It's either you good or you're not. Some people gonna always be better than you. There's no equality in sports.
No.
Fuck that, man. He was no Joe Burrow. And I hate LSU, but I respect Joe Burrow. I'll tell you that right now. Shit, my Canes had Joe Burrow. I'm telling you.
But then that's exactly what they'll try to say. Well, if Jayden Daniels had the receiving core that Joe Burrow's had, maybe they would have won multiple championships.
Think about this. He had a good receiving core. He did. He didn't have a slouch. It wasn't Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, because you're never gonna get that. But it wasn't like no slouch. He had Keyshawn Boutte, who was beasting. He had some people, The LSU, one thing LSU gonna have is receivers, skill position players. All they need is a quarterback.
Yeah.
Jayden Daniels is like LeBron James. His numbers don't impact winning. I'm sorry. Like Russell Westbrook could be better. Like I hear Brian fans coming. Russell Westbrook could be better because Russell never won. Russell had amazing fucking stats, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't equate to winning. He probably had the greatest stat line I ever seen.
Do you think that, and not just to switch off really quick, do you think he has Hall of Fame numbers?
Yes. The dude averaged a triple-double for 4 years. Right there.
Yeah.
This shit is all of it. He just didn't win. And we're going to get to Russ. I'm just saying, what do we call Kirk Cousins on this show?
Garbage time Kurt.
Well, you know why we call him garbage time Kirk? Because Kirk Cousins going to give you 300 yards. But those not meaningful 300 yards. Kirk going to win you a fantasy championship with those yards and them late touchdowns. But it don't matter if you got 600 yards passing and you lost by 30. I mean, fuck. That's Jayden Daniels. That's Jayden Daniels' career at LSU. Because at LSU, it's all about winning. It ain't about, they don't care about how many yards. They don't care about Heismans. They care about natties. And Eric, who's the LSU fan on this show, will tell you That's all they care about in Baton Rouge. As people like to say, instead of Baton Rouge, but Baton Rouge. They only care about natties out there.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know, bro. I'm
Natties.
not even Tulane QB this year, but I'm excited about Tulane's jerseys, though. Once again, small school, busting organ ass with jerseys. Tell you that.
I like that green.
Oh, that green was lovely. That's the King of Mardi Gras jersey. It's like a young player actually unretired Sean Taylor 26 at Miami so he can wear it. I mean, Sean Taylor didn't win a natty. I wouldn't be mad if that young player was a dog. But why would you want that target of Sean Taylor? See, Sean T was different.
They're going to expect you if you have the balls to ask for that number to be unretired, then you better play even better than Sean T did.
That's the thing that people listen. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I'm just saying that I would unless you that nice, then you could have that, you could have, and you could make demands or even requests. Jayden Daniels, you would have to say that Jayden Daniels isn't the best quarterback LSU has ever seen.
No, that's Joe Burrow. Without a doubt, there's no quarterback that LSU has ever produced was better than Joe Burrow.
And Joe Burrow's number hasn't been retired yet.
Yes, officially, it hasn't been retired. They retire you after you leave for 5 years. That's the LSU rule. He hasn't been gone 5 years.
But not only that, if you try to wear that number, they're going to expect Joe Burrow numbers.
Yes. So it's not like it was a quarterback, dude. It's the cornerback. So the thing is, what if this dude become the best corner in the nation? He repping that 5 good. I see if another quarterback asks for 5, then you chiming in. But it's no defense. They had 2 different 5s when you played. They had one on defense and one on offense. College is one of those weird things where you can't retire everybody's numbers.
Yeah. Because then you have 0-0. You know what I'm saying?
0-0-1. We ain't got time for it. It's 85 people. It's 85 bodies. You can't retire that many numbers, man. You only can retire maybe 1 or 2 numbers.
Yeah. I would say 1 or 2 numbers a team.
Yeah, team. You think about it like this. They could have did something nice. They could have put Jayden Daniels' name like on a patch, like on that jersey, to be like, he stamped this approval. Jayden Daniels gave him the 5, like they do at Michigan when they have their numbers of great players and stuff. No, they got a patch. They're saying, and like Mike Irvin said, he said, if these young players come out and ball, they're going to still think of me. They're going to compare them to me. Then nobody ever wear that number. People going to forget about you. Nobody cares about Jayden Daniels, man. He didn't win. What did he win? 10 games at LSU is like winning 5 games in the pros. 10 games is expected at LSU.
And 10 games, some might say it's a failure.
Mm-hmm. With Kiffin, that offense is going to be fired. Yes, it will be. I hope so. It was a pause. If someone is going to ask for that 9, they're going to give it up. That's wild. C did his back on the pause game. Let's see. I feel Daniel's situation with his mother is going to hurt him like what happened to Lamar when he finally started negotiating his contract. This is the thing. Moms sometimes can't get out of that mother role. I love my mom. My mom was good with money, but I would never have my mom as my agent. You get what I'm saying?
No, because she's gonna look at you like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say if you were in the NFL, she's gonna be like, "Oh, my boy is the best NFL player at his position."
Yeah.
And she's not going to look at you when you're starting to diminish. She's gonna still think that you're the best player in the NFL.
even that part. It's the part when the owner starts saying, well, your son is deficient in this, and this. Start bringing my weaknesses up. She was like, oh, no, not my baby. My baby good at this. And then it's like, I wouldn't do it.
Fuck you, we going to Dallas.
Man, fuck you, we out of here. She would say that quick. Fuck you. My fucking son made this team. He is the team. We don't need that. And I think his mom is overbearing. It started off as a joke when she was messing in his love life. Now it's his mom, quote unquote, talking about the image and likeness. The thing is, every college used their former great players. They use their image and likeness. You could have renegotiated the contract to get more money for it, but you didn't do it right. You do a cease and desist letter. Now, if they cease and desist talking about you, you are irrelevant at LSU now. Think about that. If they don't talk about you, you're not relevant. And that number 5 don't matter anymore if they stop talking about you.
Yes. Or if they make that number 5 the enemy.
Yes. They don't listen. I'm like this. Emotions, bro. If I'm the other athlete, not the athlete's on now, I'm worried about him as my quarterback. He's emotionally fragile. Like emotions, bro. I'm like,
I think when you get hit in the NFL and you getting hit by a Mack truck and not getting hit by a golf cart, because in college you're getting hit by golf carts, and the NFL you getting hit by Mack trucks. I don't think he can handle the pain.
Everybody said he went to the Meek Mill Clap It Up Bowl. Oh, shit. Just like I always said, the difference between assholes and opinion, nothing. Everyone has one, doesn't mean you should voice your opinions all the time. Yeah, the thing is this. This could have been done behind closed doors. This could have been done better. And
yes,
Daniels need to be focusing on the Commanders, not the Tigers. Because let me tell you this. Jayden Daniels not welcome back to Arizona State. They threw his shit out. So they threw your shit out. People forget how he got to LSU. They threw his shit out. They stole his shit and threw the rest of his shit out of the locker room. So you're not welcome back there. And if you shit on your legacy at LSU, you have no college that's going to celebrate you, man. You didn't have much of a legacy, bro. You wanted the Heisman. That's all you have is the Heisman. And then you're going to ask for the replica Heisman back that they give every school? Come on, man. What make you special, bro? You got your real Heisman. It's a replica Heisman.
Yeah, so why would you that's a smack in the face to the even though the LSU gave him the platform to win that Heisman.
Gave him the weapons, as we like to say on this. I'm sorry, Facebook. I'm sorry. They gave him the prolific wide receiving options.
You gotta watch what you say now. Shit. Fucking Facebook. Fuck Meta.
They gave him great wide receiving options. So that's what we're saying, man. It's it's what it is, man. I'm like, yo, I would love for people in Baton Rouge to talk about me for years to come and my Heisman trophy and all that, man. And I'm welcome back with open arms. Because them people there, they're passionate. They love them Cajuns, love LSU. It's God, LSU, and then their wives. You ask some of them people in Baton Rouge, if the TV with LSU football was about to fall in the water or saving your wife's life, they're going for the TV. They're not worrying about it.
I was gonna say, I know Eric's not like that.
No, he's not Eric from New Orleans. He ain't doing that because his wife make it. I don't think Eric's gonna do any more shows. But
you fucking chop suey his ass.
But like I said, man, them people love football. If you go to Baton Rouge, all you see is purple and gold, man. Purple, not real gold, but purple and yellow. That's what I say. But they call it purple and gold. But that's all you see. They love LSU down here. And one thing, Even though I know I said I'm not from Louisiana, I'm not. I'm from New Orleans. One thing about people in this regional area of the state that I quote unquote don't claim, don't like nobody talking shit about them. And they feel like they talking shit about the state. They feel like they're talking shit about the university. When all this was Brian Kelly's fucking fault. And he won't talk about maybe they shouldn't have unretired the number. Bitch, you promised DJ Pickett the fucking number, bitch. Like, it's your fault.
If I'm DJ Pickett, you want me not to use number 5? You owe me fucking $2 million.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck you, Jayden Daniels. That's all that came out. Any questions? How do you feel about Jayden? Hey, Menace, how do you feel about Jayden Daniels not the one to wear his number? Man, fuck Jayden Daniels and his crooked toe ass mama. Fuck that bitch. I said it just like that. That'd have been my fucking thing. Next question.
Her crooked toe.
Little crooked toe bitch. Not it. Next question. Next question. Are you going to wear number 5? Fucking right, I'm wearing number 5. Twice on Sundays, bitch. My socks going to have 5 on them. I'm going to have 5 everywhere.
That's true. I would fucking everything. The towel that hangs around my waist.
Yeah, everything.
That's coming down as 5.
I would have a visor that says 5 on it. Don't you understand? The mouthpiece would have 5. You don't understand, like, how petty I would be. I'll say, bring back the $5 footlongs. We bring it back to Subway. Go ahead. We bring it back to 5. That's what we do.
$5 footlong.
Like Lunas. I got 5 on it. I would come out to that song every time I came out. I got 5 on it. They would hate me. Jayden Daniels and his crooked toe ass mama would hate me. They would fucking hate me. Old Hammer Toes would hate me. I promise you. Now watch people gonna be looking for her toes, talking about old men and talking about the lady toes crooked. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. That's how petty I will be. That's why I'm glad I'm not an athlete now. Because I couldn't ask all those questions, bro. I'd be like,
yeah.
I'd be like, boy, fuck Jayden Daniels.
They would have never been able to ask me for no shit. They'd be like, you wearing that number? You damn fucking right I'm wearing that number. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing that number with his mother's face on a t-shirt.
You remember Rick Rude? I'm wearing his mother's face on my tights. And I'm a gyrate every time I score. I promise you I'm getting the penalty every time I score, I'm gyrating. My bad, Big Mill. So, all right, Diddy, you go. I'll give you an inch to take a mile, Diddy.
I told you, you gotta fucking start reading this shit before you post it.
I didn't read that shit out loud, bro. I'll let y'all see it. It's like what the Cowboys do with the number 88 every year. They have a young receiver with a number when they don't really retire. Yeah. All right. At least Jade is not Kevin Durant creating fake soft ass accounts on Twitter because he can't handle the criticism. I would rather Jayden Daniels do that than to do what he doing. That's weak. Oh, another player's wearing my number. Oh, it's me. He's wearing my number. Oh, God. That's how that boy sound, man. Like, I would rather him create a fake account and speak up for himself. Then you backtrack saying, oh, I'm not really doing that. I love LSU. Then it's your mama doing it with her crooked toes. Well, I was just on Twitter, the Florida Panthers are trolling Jayden Daniels with a hilarious post. Send out the respect of Aaron Goodbye. He's going to retire to number 5. Now he's going to be running jokes.
Yeah, he's making himself look a certain way.
They're trolling Daniels saying that shortstop prospect. It's going to switch from number 5 to 6. Out of respect for Daniels, they trolling him. It's like crazy. It's like on the other guys in Boston. This is not how you think it was going to go, huh? You thought this was going to go different. You thought everybody was going to be on your side, huh, Jayden? Huh, Jayden? You did.
I think he thought that. I honestly think he thinks his shit don't stink. He's starting to believe the hype that's coming out of mommy's mouth. Like we said, she's gonna say that he's the best thing since, cheesecake, and he's not. Is he a good player? I'm not saying that he's not a good player, but I don't think his NCAA career really gives him the right to say what he could do with his with not even his number, the number that he wore that LSU allowed him to wear, because it was not like it was his number. That just happened to be the number that LSU allowed him to wear when he came in. Because if there was another number 5, he wouldn't have been number 5.
I'm going to put it this way. Darius Geis was number 5 at LSU before Jayden Daniels. And I'm going to say, to me, I remember when I think of 5, I don't think of Jayden Daniels. I think of Darius Geis at LSU. That was Darius Geis. It's like Darius Geis coming out saying, nah, bro, that belonged to me, dog. Like, come on, man. We ain't going to keep having the 5 game. The 5 gate, not spy gate, 5 gate. You know,
honestly, that dude should come out and say something. I wore the shit before you, so if anything, they gotta respect my time when I was wearing that number, not yours.
But hey, what you gotta say about it, Doc? What we gotta say about it, Doc? Like he's all right. He's alive. Well,
you got that shit from fucking his brother?
Yeah, he's alive.
That's fucked up. His own brother be trolling his ass.
Bruh.
Magic.
Oh shit. You going to the Saints game?
Bruh. Nah.
Out of it.
No Saints activity for me, at least for the preseason. I mean, I'm gonna watch, but I'm not, going to the game. I got a few things that need to be done, some business that needs to be handled. So apologies in advance. I'm still hoarse, but definitely wanted to join in on the takes. And before I came on screen, I heard y'all talking about the number 5 situation down at the Bayou with Jayden and this whole situation. Now, overall, I'm hearing, a few things, but I believe I'm gonna give my take. They said that Jayden and his team have, this beef with the number being worn by a guy, and Jayden put out something on social media saying that he's concentrating on Washington football. So honestly, I'm gonna take my shot at Washington. When I said Washington was turning the corner, you can scratch that now. They made a permanent enemy out of me because it's the second black quarterback that got controversy, and right now, timing was terrible. You in your 3rd year, why are you worrying about what's going on down here? That has nothing to do with you. So the other side that I'm hearing is it's not really about the number. It's about the school using his name, likeness, and image. And I'm like, okay, if you have a problem with that, you have a legit beef if it's about that. And now I'm gonna give my take.
Mm-hmm.
When you said your team, who's always involved in JD5 business? His mama.
Old crooked toes.
Now, if that's the case, baby, protect your bag. Do what you need to do. But don't hide behind this dude's name about what's going on over here and over there. Because right now, the ultimate thing, now that preseason kicked off yesterday, like, okay, the Hall of Fame game is the Hall of Fame game, but not everybody fighting for a spot. The thing that should have been going on, especially with that camp, is what's going on in Washington. What's going on at LSU? It could have been any other school. It could have been Arizona State for all I care. You're not about to sit here and compare apples and oranges if it's about a number. Well, nobody won number 9 since 2018. That dude went 15-0 and won a national championship and the Heisman. You went 10-3 and you beat Bama in Florida and won the champion. And won the Heisman. Bruh, you can't do that. Because ultimately, 3 numbers in LSU for sure is revered. And one of them, you can't wear it all. That's 18, 20, and 7. Like, those numbers mean something. Nobody's ever wearing 20. You could just eliminate that. Nobody wearing 20.
Not the Gallagher.
7 and 18 is always handed down. Like, you have to be voted to get this number. So 5, I'm glad that you got the Heisman out of it. I'm glad that you had a measure of success where you became a second round pick. But the number don't belong to you, dog. Like, if you want to sit here and say it, like, look at numbers, look at 7 itself.
Dude.
Like, bro, if you wearing that number, bro, you that guy at LSU. If you wearing 7.
I said earlier. That's what I said earlier.
Like, you are really that guy when who's the last person that I know for sure? Not for net. Matter of fact, you can say for Honey Badger. Honey Badger had one of the greatest seasons that a collegiate athlete could ever have. He didn't come in there with 7. And the dude before that, Patrick Pete. I mean, say, Bert, like, this is Heisman caliber talent. They're not sweating over this number. So overall, I really hope that, it's the team situation, your mama, whoever, and y'all work that out, privately. Because I'ma still root for dude, and I still believe in JD5, but this is terrible timing.
Horrible. And I want to say, I think somebody said he didn't have didn't have proficient receiving options. His receivers was Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. Get him out of here. You gave Joe Burrow those two. Joe Burrow doing the same thing he did with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
I'm like, say, bro, Joe Burrow went 15-0 and he had like what 4,800 or 4,400 some like some many yards.
Yards.
And you had like 300, 400 more than him. Say, bro, don't give me that bad.
Come on, but we also said Joe Burrow threw like what 80-something touchdowns.
76, I think. I think it was like 76.
Throwing the ball all over the yard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand if LSU turned around and said, you know what, Joe Burrow, we're retiring your number. You won a natty, you won the Heisman, and you know what I'm saying? You put up numbers that probably a quarterback coming into LSU it's gonna be hard for them to match those numbers.
Not just LSU, anywhere.
I was to say that's nationally. That's just nationally.
Even Coach Brennan at Hawaii couldn't throw 70 touchdowns in the fucking season, man. Come on, man.
So that dude, his number is one that should be retired. But Jayden Daniels only won a national. He didn't win a national championship. He won the Heisman, and he won the Magnum Rubber Bowl.
No, I think they lost that game because he quit on the team.
He quit that game.
He talking about, nah, man, I'm solidified in the draft. I'm not going to go play in this bowl game. So you didn't even play in the bowl game.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit now. Yeah.
They didn't win that game. They didn't win Willacoochee popping like it's hot bowl. They didn't win that. They didn't win it, bro.
So you know what? Fuck Jayden Daniels and his crooked toed mother. They don't have no right to bitch about shit.
Bro,
somebody's using his number and that's final. Or using the number because it's not even his number. It's LSU's number.
I just want to apologize to Miss Daniels. I know she like to sue. I don't know your toes crooked. It just sounded funny to say.
Baby, look. Like if you weren't about what's going on down here and who's saying what on whatever show, whatever podcast, baby, you got way too much time on your hands.
Bro, we got banned already. Bro. I got to cover all bases, bro. Got fucking banned, man.
Yeah, we got banned last night, and Facebook banned us because we said, what was it? Power, the move that Gunther does that we goof on.
Oh,
you can't see the B word. It's like saying the B word on the airplane.
Yeah,
it was inciting violence.
Dang. You know what? You know these platforms getting a little bit out of hand because. Real quick, because you know how my brother trolled me or whatever.
Yeah.
So he sent me something, and I like to send one of my favorite posts to send him is Stewie with Brian calling him the worst type of person, and I typed that in there, and I instantly got flagged. Them boys said, "Say, bro, that breaks our community standards." I said, "Say, bro, I got a whole smiley face, LOL, at the end of this thing. Like, what part of this? I had to misspell the word slightly." So it wouldn't flag me for it. I'm like, say, bro, how is this even a thing?
Well, I think it's more of a thing for Facebook because they're trying to silence people. They're trying to mess with your amendments and shit.
And I'm like, we said way more controversial shit than that word. And I'm like, what the fuck? I had to tell them it's a joke. Oh, they put the shit back up. They wanted to review the tape. We're talking wrestling, man.
Bruh.
It's the whole thing. I don't think they even knew what the conversation was about. They heard the word or somebody could have reported us saying it. You know what I'm saying? And they just, all right, we're taking this off. They didn't actually listen to the conversation on what was it about.
I'm gonna say, yep, they got me on terroristic threats.
It's AI. So AI, when they do that program, is a number of keys or key phrases or a word that they highlight, and then it activates the system because it's the same thing at work. Like they'll be like, all right, yeah, the phone calls are recorded, but on our end, if we elevate our voice, then it's getting flagged. That's going up the way. About 10 people got emailed about it, and then you're going to hear about it right as soon as you hang up this phone. But if it's on their end, then of course you got to eat it because, it's just whatever. It's just like people can say, well, they can't say whatever because eventually they'll track these people down and be like, see, bro, you can't do such and such and such and such. It's federal employees, and the way that things are going now is a crime. So, I mean, overall, it don't hurt my feelings. As long as you ain't sitting here talking about, yeah, bro, I'm about to sit here and find you at the end of whatever. Like, at that point, I mean, my hands work, but, overall, I got to go home. So I'm going to let the authorities sort that out. But to the matter at hand, it's these key phrases that they got put in these AI systems that kind of be like, you know what? If you say it, then such and such is going to happen. So and so action is going to happen.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, though. You can't even say that word.
Yeah.
It'd be different if I said I was going to go to a bank or do something to a bridge. You know what I'm saying? But no, we're talking about how shitty Gunther's wrestling move is.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent to Sable.
Yeah. And leave that fucking dance Do not bring that shit on Friday.
Nah, that's a Thursday.
We were damaged enough last night. You threw that shit on twice.
Oh yeah, that was on. I was on one on that last night. But there's people I see people defending JD. I'm like, if you want to defend him, cool. But let's call it whatever. A spade, man. Look, here it is. Joe Burrow had 2 talented wide receivers. Jayden Daniels had 2 talented wide receivers. They both had a suspect defense. One went 15 and the one set records. The other one went to the Who Cares Bowl, and didn't even play in it. So one deserves to be talked about with reverence, while the other one was like, okay, he was a great player, but he didn't win.
Would you consider him a great player if he didn't follow through?
I'm going to say he's an LSU great because he had a great season. He's an LSU great. But he's Russell Westbrook to Michael Jordan. Joe Burrow is fucking Michael Jordan. He's Westbrook. Didn't win. Put up great stats. Mind-altering stats, but they didn't equate the wins.
My thing is, he's the reason why Coach BK had another season. Like, had that dude not won that Heisman, BK would have been fired right then and there. Like,
we should be saying fuck Jayden Daniels then, shouldn't we?
I mean, I'm not, because I really respect dude in his game. Like, that dude was literally the best player that year. And I'm like, bro, it's so unfortunate that we don't get a chance to see you past, that. Well, if it was in the playoffs and it would have mattered, I'm more than sure he would have played. But losing 3 games, especially one that you had it, and this dude just refused to get on board, bro. Like, bro, the team getting slaughtered. Like, can we time this out? Can we you don't have to be a rah-rah guy, bro, but I'm going to need you to coach it up. I'm going to need you to do a little better job than what you're doing out here. And JD just literally was just being him. He's like, bro, I just got to put it on my back. And once he figured that out, that dude was like, all right, just let him cook.
But what the whole thing is, it's BK's fault. He promised DJ Pickett number 5. BK did that. Lane Kiffin.
I don't consider it his fault. That number is owned by LSU, not owned by Jayden Daniels.
I'm just saying, it's his. Look, the whole thing is Brian Kelly trying to act like he's on Jayden Daniels' side with it should never been out of rotation. But you was the one who told him to put it out of rotation by telling that kid he can get number 5. That dude said, I'll wear number 3 for the first season.
And he did.
Next season, I want number 5 or I'm gone. Lane Kiffin is not about to lose a 5-star cornerback who's 6'5". Yes, 6'5". He's not going to lose a 5-star cornerback for not using the number 5. Fuck Jayden Daniels. He ain't got to do with my team right now.
And that's the thing. That's really, there's only one number that's retired. One. That's it.
20.
Somebody can come in and wear 9. Somebody could come in tomorrow and be like, bro, if I want 9, I'll talk to dude about it. But there's no retired number there. There's one.
But if you really think about it, 9 should be retired.
It should be. It probably will be.
Nah. No.
They're gonna retire 9. I believe
they ain't
that.
Gonna retire 9. I promise you they're not retiring 9.
I think, like I mentioned earlier before you got on, if Joe Burrow wins a Super Bowl, LSU will retire 9.
Well, I don't know how that works, but
like I think they'll retire 9, bro. Eventually, it won't be soon, but you think about it. Joe Burrow did the same thing Billy Cannon did. Won a natty, won the Heisman. I believe that should be the criteria at LSU.
But wait a minute, didn't he go undefeated as well, though?
Yeah.
Did the other guy go undefeated?
You had to go undefeated back in those days to win the natty. You know that. Back in Billy Cannon days, you had to go undefeated to win the natty.
You say, bro, you lose a game, you super irrelevant then.
You look. You lost 3 games in those days. You were trash.
Yeah,
But was it
then,
the same amount of games?
Let's see.
In the 90s, you lose 1+, bro.
No, I'm talking about did Joe Burrow win more games in his undefeated season than Billy?
He did. Yes, he did.
So then why isn't Joe Burrow's number retired? Did the guy have the same amount of touchdowns as Joe Burrow did, or did Joe Burrow have more touchdowns? You know what I'm saying? Was it the same amount of did the guy have the same amount of yardage that Joe Burrow did, or did Joe Burrow have more?
He didn't go undefeated. Billy Cannon in 1959 did not go undefeated. He went
so there you go. Then why isn't Joe Burrow's number undefeated? Not only did he win the national championship, he won the Heisman Trophy, he went undefeated, and he threw 70+ touchdowns and probably had over 4,000 yards passing. Come on, man. But you retire another dude that didn't have those numbers?
Well, Billy Cannon's a running back, but
Yo, so did he run for 4,000 yards in his 4 years at you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, Joe Burrow threw for 4,000 yards in one season. Did this guy even have 1,000 yards in a season? How many years did the running back have? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was his stats in?
We don't want to know his stats because you're not gonna like him, right? His stats are on 139 carries, he ran for 598 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. So, and you retired his number, but yet Joe Burrow did all this in one season.
Shit, that tell you they didn't have as many.
No, because back in the day, it was more running than it is throwing. Now it's more throwing than it is running.
Back in those times, though, they only played 11 games. It looked like it. So
11 games, and he still didn't go undefeated. But yet they retired his number. So you can't tell me that Joe Burrow's number is not going to be retired.
I think
Joe Burrow's probably had one of the best college quarterback years in ever.
Yeah, I believe eventually they're gonna retire Joe Burrow's number.
I think, like I said, if he wins the championship, I think out of respect for winning the NFL championship and the fact that he put up those numbers in college, I think eventually they will retire his shit. And hopefully it'll be before, we die.
I'm sorry, he threw for 60 touchdowns in that season. He had 76 overall, but he threw for 60 touchdowns, which is still amazing. For 5,671 yards. 5,671 yards.
But he also went undefeated, and he probably was 15-0 or something like that.
And he almost had the same amount of rushing yards as the Galloping Ghost. This shit is crazy. He had 3.
Oh, so not only did he have he had over 5,000 yards throwing, he had over 300 yards rushing?
Well, 368 yards to like 598. That's not that far apart.
No, that's not that far apart.
Shit. You have to retire Burrow number.
Yeah, I would hate to say that, I can't see, I can't see Jayden Daniels bitching because he didn't have those type of numbers. Now, if he would have had those type of numbers, then maybe he had something to fucking lean back on. But he really doesn't have anything to lean back on. The only thing he has to lean back on is that he won the MVP. Or, the fucking Heisman Trophy. That's all he has to lean on. Not only did how many college teams have had like I said, how many college quarterbacks have had the years that Joe Burrow had that year? Not many.
But think about it. His numbers was 3,812 yards, 40 touchdowns. Still a great season. But he had 1,000 yards rushing. So he had more yards rushing than the Galloping Ghost. But still, it's not Joe Burrow's season.
When you have, but I'm sure Joe Burrow had running backs.
Yeah, he had CH. Yeah, Clyde Owens-Helaire.
And I'm sure Jayden Daniels really didn't have a running back. So he had to do more running than Joe Burrow had to do.
The dude, my whole thing is this with Jayden Daniels. This dude here, you made a big spectacle in preseason about this. Well, you should be worrying about the Washington Commanders. You're still number 5 on the Washington Commanders. Who's going to get rid of your ass if you don't win there?
Yeah. Because really, what has he done for the Washington Commanders?
Brought him to the NFC Championship his first year, so he gonna get that second contract. But after that second contract, he don't win. Maybe we don't need Jayden around no more. Maybe old Crooked Toes is too much of a problem or a headache.
Listen, but you're saying you're thinking it's a shoo-in for that second contract. It might not be a shoo-in. He might come out this year and fucking shit the bed. He might get hurt again.
Just you know how the NFL is. Just because he brought him to the NFC Championship, they're gonna believe in him at least after the first 4 years. See, but that third contract, if you want that third contract, that Kirk Cousins contract, he's not gonna get it. If
ain't nobody getting a Kirk Cousins contract unless they hire Kirk Cousins' fucking agent.
Well, Joe Burrow too got that nice contract. So the thing is,
but Joe Burrow, for him not winning a championship, he still fucking is in the top of his game, or he's still in the top 10 quarterbacks. Jayden Daniels is in the top 10 quarterback right now.
Not at the season last year because of the injury, but he was the top 10 quarterback his rookie year.
Yeah, but so was CJ Stroud. And what happened to CJ Stroud?
I don't know. I talked to my cousin Roy, man. I told him to get him on the show. They don't know what's going on with CJ Stroud. I think they say ever since he started hanging out with Amber Rose, she sucked all the strength out of that right arm. So he doesn't. Not good.
and they got one of the best defenses probably in the West.
They got the best defense in the league. For them to win that many games and CJ Stroud sucked that bad, he sucked worse than a $5 hook on shelf. I'm telling you, he sucked bad. And they could have won that game against the Patriots. That defense wrecking shop on the Patriots. All CJ Stroud had to do was throw a fucking touchdown. One. They win the game.
He threw one the other way.
Yeah, he threw 5 interceptions. And this is what I blame the coach. If I was the coach, he'd have been out after the second interception. No, dog, you gotta sit down, bro. Nah, dog, it ain't your day. You gotta win. You got a game to win tomorrow. What the fuck wrong with you? You gotta go sit down.
And sometimes those coaches kind of eat it. It'd be like, you know what? Because they don't want to answer those type of questions. It'd be like, well, is your quarterback for game 2 or the next game? Say, bro, I don't know. Y'all seen what I see in the first half? I mean, that's what I know. That's what they want to say, but they got to be political about it and all that.
You want to know what the minutes would have said? On to Denver. That's what would have been going to. On to Denver. Don't ask me who the quarterback is. I'm gonna turn to Mike Dicker. Whoever starts, start. Don't ask me who the quarterback is. That's what I'm doing.
As of right now, I'm the quarterback.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see what happens during the week.
Hey man, look, I wouldn't even put quarterback in the sentence. I'm Captain Phillips. I'm the captain now. Bruh.
Yeah, so he would have been on the bench so fast, CJ Stroud. I'd have been like, you know what? Yeah, go clock out, big dog. Take that jersey off. Go clock out.
Not even clock out. Go sit on the bench. Let me throw the black rat. Let me throw the backup dude in. Maybe he could throw the ball to the right players.
Yeah, I don't want him in the building in case that backup get hurt. Nah, dog, go clock out. Go back to the hotel. So we go to the third string. We're not putting in here. No,
man.
Go clock the fuck out. We not about to play this with you. Go take off the gear. Go to the hotel. Bus will be waiting for you at the hotel.
I say, bro, you gonna hire one of these drivers. We'll take you wherever you need to go, bro. But
you ain't gonna be here.
No, you gotta go. I'll do what Coach Reese did, Kevin Chino for 35. Boy, take my gear off. Had that boy in the cold. Had that boy in the cold wearing shorts, and it was freezing outside.
You got to leave. You can't leave with my gear. I don't care where you go.
That boy said, take everything off. But Coach, all I got is Under Armour and shorts. You gotta put that shit on.
You can have that. My gear, boy, that's for me. I want it back. Damn, boy.
And I would have to say this is probably do or die for fucking CJ Stroud.
It has to be.
This year. If he don't fucking do something, he's not going to be in Houston next year. He might not even make the trade deadline.
Fucking Houston got a defense, bro.
Yeah, they're considered the number one team in the NFC in the West.
In the AFC, all they had to do is get a quarterback to hit the weapons the receivers the ball. All you gotta do is give the receivers the ball.
Don't say that word. Man. Don't say the W word.
W word. Ain't gonna say it.
Or say weapons.
Yeah, weapon. Man, look, what's the Spanish word for that?
I don't know offhand, but I'm gonna look that shit up for you.
We're gonna have to say we're gonna start using different languages. I'm about to look at Swahili how to say the shit.
You're gonna have to come out like
bruh.
You have to fucking do clicks and shit.
We're gonna do some shit, man. We're gonna do something, man. I'm about to go, man. Speaking of Igbo or some shit, bro. I'm telling you, man. You don't fucking understand, bro. We'll find a language that AI can't fucking get.
Bruh.
But yeah, they defense just keep adding. You know, D'Amico Ryans is saying, you know, fuck the offense. I was gonna keep adding players on defense. They loaded. But,
I mean, people keep saying the defense, like, you know, the Rams. All of a sudden, they're considered one of the favorites because of, you know, they bringing back Donald. You know what I'm saying? And to me, he's 35 years old, hasn't been on the field, and I don't think he's going to have that great of an impact like people think he is.
Is it official?
Well, I know that he's been practicing, or, you know, he's been on the field. I don't think he played in the game the other day because I think they played the other day. Or they had inter-squad games or whatever.
Yeah, it's been mixed practices with teams throughout this right now. I don't think the Rams played yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think the Rams played yesterday.
I think they played. Let's see. Rams priest. Where's Matt Keno?
Did you see that fucking?
They play the Chiefs tomorrow at 3.
Did you see that fucking nasty fucking shaved off his dreads?
I don't believe that shit till I see it.
Yo, he was holding his shit in his hands.
That they were thin like his, but I don't believe it. the one. Look, if he cut the bitches, that means he was going like Stevie Wonder, so he cut the bitches. Welcome to the club, bitch. That's all I gotta say. Welcome to the club, bitch.
Bruh.
Okay, weapons in Spanish. Oh shit, my bad. Weapons in Spanish is la alma.
La Alma.
Yeah, LAARMA.
Yeah.
La
And the
alma.
is Silaha. Silaha.
That one might be easier to remember.
Yeah, I'm with that man. Yeah. They need to see this round, need to get the ball to Silahas.
That sounds like you clearing your throat.
Yes, indeed.
Oh man, I love Google. Thank you, Google. Silahas. There we go.
See, La and La Ama.
The Giants have no Sliaha.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait a minute. The Giants now do have some fucking Sliaha. They got one Sliaha, Laha, whatever. If their running back still keeps doing backflips, though, they're going to be out of a Sliaha with the quickness.
As I'm looking down at the news of James Pierce Jr., like I'm watching the Falcons getting drummed, and them uniforms are ugly as fuck and plain. But
who started the game?
Tua, concussion Tua. But but James Pierce Jr. only got 8 games. I thought he should have got at least a year suspension. But what I heard he did to Richard Jackson, like he did that in front of a police station.
And I thought, didn't somebody just get suspended today for using performance-enhancing drugs?
Scott Steiner's son got 6 games for using PEDs. I think,
no, I'm talking about today.
Yeah, somebody else did. Got 6 games.
And I think it was from the Falcons.
Nobody cares about them. They ain't winning anyway. But the whole thing is, you telling me steroids is up there with DV?
Man, look.
That's what we think.
I don't think so. I think DV is worse than fucking steroids.
You're telling me DV and steroids.
There's no way.
There's no way.
No way that you're telling me that.
No, I don't believe that either.
He tried to hit the lady with his vehicle in front of a police station.
I mean, right there too. They was right there.
That right there should have been at least more than half the season.
That should have been 2 years. He should have been gone for 2 years.
They gotta start being consistent. Like when fucking Ray Rice did his shit, he was suspended for a while.
Man, Ray Rice never came back.
I mean, it pretty much ruined him. You're right. It did ruin his ass.
So you telling me it's okay as long as you do it in front of a police station? Gotcha. That's what you're telling me. It gets me 8 games.
Shit.
He was looking at 15 years, but she saved him. She saved him. She didn't want him to go down like that. She saved him. Because that boy was going to do 15 to 20.
And honestly, at that point, if he did that shit in front of a police station and there was witnesses, it shouldn't be, is she pressing charges? The state should take over and press the charges.
I guarantee you, them lawyers, them cops were Falcon fans. Because that's the only reason why. If it was me and you doing that shit, we'd be behind bars.
25 to life. 25
to life, banging and clanging on rocks. Hitting rocks.
Yep.
Turning big rocks into small rocks. That's what we'll be doing for 25 years. That's what we'll be doing. And the thing is not just because he's a Falcon, but like, dude, you did that and it was wild like that to the point to you doing that in front of the police and then you almost clipped a police officer with your vehicle.
That's what I'm saying, that there has to be a point in time where the state takes over, and because she probably turned around, or they probably went to her and said, "Ma'am, are you going to press charges?" And she was like, "No." But if they got witnesses in the whole 9 yards, why isn't the state taking over that case and dropping the charges that need to be dropped? Because in other states, where you have the choice of doing charges, and if you say no, the district attorney will still go after you and charge you. So why isn't Atlanta like that? And you would think that there's got to be it's a big city, so there's got to be a lot of some type of domestic violence going on in fucking Atlanta.
I say money talks. That let me know everything. Money talks.
He
probably paid half his rookie deal to get up out of that trouble.
Well, look at who the president is. Money talks.
Money really talks. I'm just saying, 8 games. 8 games.
That's a smack in the hands.
Well, it's like you said, your girl really saved them because in order to have a crime, either the person is confessing to it or the person is there to testify and say, hey, this is what happened. Now, if the person says, hey, look, I'm just looking for this part and this part, then that's their business. And then, the state, whatever, says, all right, well, based on this, I can do this. Then that's how you get to these particular scenarios where they're like, I really don't want to ruin dude, because I don't know the extent of their relationship. I don't even know how long they've been dating or known each other. But I think, especially, young African-American women, they don't want to, they talk the talk, but they really don't want to see, African-American men go down for that, because both really are, it's an endangered species. Like, it's just a shame of, where we are and the climate that we are in today's age. But really, it's you get treated less than, and if you give these guys an excuse, they're gonna make you more of less than. So, I don't know the extent of their relationship, but I kind of figure, especially if this is just 8 games, I think that's what the gist of it is. Because if you reverse the roles and that wind up being, another race, female, then, bruh, you could have kissed that. You could have kissed this year goodbye, next year goodbye, the year after that goodbye. Because you'd have been in court, or they'd have been like, say, bro, nah, we just gonna hold you in jail and trump up some charges. And that's what's gonna wind up being.
My thing is that they know that he did something. Or are you gonna wait for him to kill homegirl, and then you're gonna do something about it?
Well, I don't think they're together anymore. So, and she lives in LA.
But that's they're not together right at this moment because of what happened. But you know how stupid people are. They end up getting back together. They believe the "I'm sorry" shit, and the next thing you know, Atlanta Falcons football player charged with murder.
Right. I hope it's really not the deal, because that's the side of the game that they trying to shine a light away from, because this CTE situation is real. It is real. Like, there's no getting around it. There's no skirting it. Like, there's no putting it underneath the rug, because overall you really got to address this, because one, guys are retiring earlier and earlier nowadays. Two, you got these scenarios where look at the young kid from Dallas, from the Cowboys, and how that story ended up. Like, you don't want to sit here and be like, man, I hope it's not this, I hope it's not this. But now it's really the time to try to address it and get a good get a good handle on this, because just like you said, Hater, You really don't want to be to the scenario where, you know, some mom is burying their child, and this is something where we have the science and we could have prevented this right here and now, versus, well, I hope he gets the help that he needs. No, it's not that I hope he gets the help he needs. The NFL, dear NFL, you're the richest sport in the world. Like, you know, you got some guys that can think this stuff up. Like, get these guys what they need. Like, yeah, it's cool, but you know, I can't, I'm not in a position where I can tell people what to do, but at least, you know, extend the resources out there. Like, have somebody that's out there be like, you know what, you gonna check in with me, you know, every Wednesday of the month, or you gonna check in with me just before halftime. Like, I'm gonna be here for the game, but I'm here for you. Like, I understand that you're doing your job, but your job is protected. Like, you made it here, like you made the cut, so on and so forth. Like, give these people like reassurance.
What position does he play?
Defensive end.
I mean, I could see maybe, you know, he's gotten hit enough. He's gotten hit sometimes in his head, but if he's young, I
Bro,
don't think CTE happens that quickly.
Well, you know, these guys, they be, you know, Pee Wee League. They be playing football for a long time.
Yeah, but if you're taught how to hit, you're not putting your head into that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? I played football. I'm sure you played football in school and whatnot. And if you knew how to hit, you don't use your head as a spear. You're always leading with you're trying to make tackles with your shoulder, not your head. So
really?
yes, are there people out there that fucking lead with their head? Yes. I'm not saying that there's not, but I just don't think if you're a rookie or 1 or 2 years in the league, I just don't see CTE happening that soon.
I mean, it happened with Aaron Hernandez at a young age. You never know how they
Yeah, but
style.
he played tight end, so you're lowering your head and you're trying to get that extra yard. So I can understand that with him and other people that play that position where you're fighting for extra yardage and stuff like that. Defensive end, I don't
I'm sorry,
see.
I scratch my head a lot of times playing DN. You go in there with so much force, y'all bang heads sometimes because you're going in there trying to get by or get through
But
somebody.
enough to cause a brain bleed.
Never know, man. You never know how people head are wired.
I mean, I played defensive tackle, and I made a lot of tackles, you know, in the heat of it. Because to me, the middle of the line from tackle to guard and to center, that's the heat of it to me. Especially when you're playing in a league that did more running than passing. You know what I'm saying? So you were stopping the run all the time. And did I bump my head? Yeah, but I don't think I didn't bump my head enough to fucking get brain bleed.
Yeah, the thing is, this is like those helmets, even though they say got padding, your head's not meant to ricochet like that because whiplash happens in the brain too. So some
Yep.
people can get whiplash and don't know it in the brain, and the brain just keep getting hit and hit and hit if you do this over and over and over. But I'm not trying to use that as CTE. Maybe he just has a problem. I have no idea. But the whole
I
thing
think
is,
he has an anger management problem, in
yeah,
my opinion.
and if he has CTE, that could be part of it. You don't know if you got CTE until you die. So, the whole thing is, this is the NFL I'm at. He is him. He did what he did. But the NFL is keep giving, I think PEDs should be like 2 or 3 games. The 6 games for PEDs, and then you're gonna give 8 games for DV, bro. Hell no, they're nowhere in the same realm.
Right. Like, they got to
That's
look
what
at
I
the
think.
scale again. And I mean, people been asking for it for a long time. Like, I don't know if they'll ever, you know, address it, but overall, if it's a violation, it's a violation. I get it. Like, at some point, it's not really hitting home because guys are still out there doing it. You know, you're still out here testing. Some guys still trying to. I mean, some guys are successful getting around it. But I mean, what you're saying is definitely they're nowhere near the same realm. Like what he got compared to, a guy that really did the damage to his own body. That's just kind of too close for comfort. Like this is somebody who didn't ask for it. This is somebody who's existing, an attempt to make a life with you, and it's the equivalent of going down the street. And imagine it was somebody you didn't know. It doesn't make it even more right or whatever. But let's just say you walk out your house and somebody just walk up to you while you putting the keys into your car, eye jamming you for no reason. Like, bruh, like you can't go around doing stuff like that. This ain't the video game. This ain't Modern Warfare. This ain't Fortnite. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. This ain't none of them, bruh. Can't go around just having your will on people all willy-nilly.
You as an NFL player, as an NBA player, as a NHL player, and so on, MLB player, you represent not only your team, you represent the organization that is the ruling thing of your league. So you if you're in the NFL giving him 8 games for domestic violence is ridiculous. To me, domestic violence should be at least a year.
Yeah, I want that. I'm with.
And I'm saying I think steroids should be close to a year as well. If you're cheating, that's cheating. That's just like me going to gamble.
To me, I believe though it should be in the same realm. Well, if you want to say that should be close to a year, the DV should be 2 years.
Well, I mean,
So I'm like, let's get some real punishment going if we're gonna punish shit. That's what I'm saying. DV should be 2 years.
And you have to go to mandatory fucking anger management.
Yeah, you gotta do all that.
Well, I think that's a part of the deal anyway. As far as
but anybody could get a doctor to sign off. You got to make sure they're actually doing the shit.
No, I actually think they have to go through a program like it's
whatever. Yeah. You can't sign off on that shit because that doctor get in trouble if you do some shit again.
But as far as the PED situation, like for the longest, I mean, cheating has been encouraged throughout this league. Like, I guess 20 years ago it was Stickum. 20, 30 years ago it was Stickum.
Yeah, but that's not a performance enhancing drug. That's fucking Stickum.
It is a performance enhancer.
But it's not a drug.
Well, Lester Hayes couldn't catch a cold, but he had that shit everywhere. The ball was sticking to him on the back of his elbow, man.
But I guess
motherfucker couldn't catch a cold, but he can fucking catch the ball in the back of his arm.
Yeah, go like this, like Captain America with the shield.
Like, bro, what is going on? That was not, man. That's not how a ball is caught.
Man, but lifting the call too. All the Raiders would. Man, they had white socks and they white socks orange. Could they got all that stick them everywhere?
Yep.
Get the stick them.
I'm
saying though, if you're gonna say DV is a year, then I'm okay with 6 games with 6 games for PEDs. But if you're gonna
I don't think it's PED 6 games. I don't think that's enough. I think that at least should be at least 9 games, at least half a season. 8 games, 9 games.
9 games, I'm good with it, as long as it's half the thing. I'm just saying 6 games for like a person like Scott's boy, that's everything for him. He ain't making it. Because the people who cheating is not the people on top. It's the one that's covered.
Scott's going to make it on your squad because your squad can't stay healthy at wide receiver.
First of all, that's why we drafted 3 of them. That's why we drafted 3. We really deep at wide receiver now. We drafted 3 dudes that look alike. Can't tell the difference between Olave, Jordan Tyson, or Bryce Lance. I can't tell the difference between them. But that's the Malaysian, whatever brothers, what do you want to call them? Passe Blanc brothers. I mean, hey, them. But yeah, Jordan Tyson got hurt. But they say it was like on some freak accident and stuff. I think they just shut them down for the rest of the preseason. Like,
they say he likely to miss game 1 too. So
yeah,
definitely a freak accident.
Ashna doctors. We're putting the hands in these fucking Ashna doctors all.
Yeah, oh my God! Here we go again with those fucking doctors. Fuck that.
These people are not great at their jobs.
No.
You take the Ashna doctors then. Give us the Jets doctors.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm sure the doctors that fucking work for the Jets come from Manhattan. They don't even come from New Jersey. They probably a Manhattan doctor, fucking some type of specialist or something like that. Fuck that.
Get these damn Ashna doctors and strength trainers and shit from Ashna. We keep getting these motherfuckers to work on the Pelicans and the Saints. And every year, somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Texas and
multiple players. Your offensive line can never stay healthy.
That too. But they were healthy this year. So look, nobody got hurt on the line this year.
So far. So far.
I better see all backups in this game. I go Saturday at 3. Yeah, I better see all backups.
Oh, you got a game? You got a game tomorrow?
Yeah. Spencer Rattler starting that game, so you can see Spencer in action. So
Spencer's coming out. He's throwing 5 touchdowns.
He does that. Let's trade him to somebody who gonna give us the first round pick for him. So, I hope he come out.
Well, that's what the Saints are banking on. I mean, I hate that it has to come down to this because that dude is a legit guy. And look who's behind, who's 3 and 4, Wilson and Deckers. Like, I'm not in love with 3 and 4.
You're going to motherfucking give up Spencer Rattler, who would probably be a better if something happened to Shaw, and you want to keep fucking. Oh my God, I can't believe that you would keep fucking Zach Wilson.
I'm not saying I would do it, but I know my damn people. I know them. I know they like to do stupid shit like that.
Well, what the Saints would like to do if they do move him at some point during the season, they're looking at 2 and 3. They're looking at rounds 2 and 3 because we already know ain't nothing happened in the first. So they just
unless he come out looking like the next version of Joe Montana.
Well, yeah, but I don't even if he comes out looking like the next version of Joe Montana, you ain't getting nothing higher than a 2 for fucking Rattler.
I'll take that shit. Give us a 2. I'll fucking take it.
Yep.
Because he's not coming back after his deal run out, which I think is this year.
You might get a 3 and a ham sandwich.
That's still better than a 5th that we selected him in.
Definitely so much better. Because Rattler is really legit. Like the only difference is, in my opinion, is the confidence and 2 things: the confidence and the ball placement. Because overall, it's the same numbers. They're basically being the same quarterback again. But
so and I want to ask this question. So in the beginning of the season, when Rattler played the hard part of the schedule, he had the same numbers as Short had on the easy part of the schedule?
Yes.
So then why the hell is Short the quarterback that you guys are backing and not Rattler? Because Rattler against the hardest part of your schedule, he had the numbers, and you would hope that if your quarterback is that good, when you get to the easiest part of your schedule, it should be easier for the quarterback.
I'll answer for you. okay, he won games and Rattler didn't.
Yep.
And the second part is,
but he played a harder part of the schedule.
that to them, like I said, in the next part, they're gonna go to my next part. Not New Orleans. We're taking New Orleans out of this, even though they're in New Orleans. But you got Louisiana, because New Orleans is not a part of Louisiana. Fuck anybody say. It's just New Orleans and the rest of Louisiana. So you got Louisiana, Mississippi, and parts of Alabama are Saints fans. You do with that information as you will. That's why Spencer Rattler's not your quarterback.
He's light-skinned, though.
Don't matter.
No matter.
In the deep south, if you got a drop.
He's light-skinned with an afro. Not his fault.
It's a blonde afro, too. Don't matter. That's all I got to say. You do with that information as you will.
Chuck,
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna shit the bed.
Don't you?
He's gonna shit the bed. He's gonna shit the bed, and we're gonna have this conversation towards the end of the season. I'd be like, I told you should have fucking backed Rattler and not fucking Tyler Shook.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say I agree. That's what I'm waiting on. When they're going to have a switch if it gets bad. If he can't beat Atlanta, he is not going to be the quarterback for long.
Atlanta.
He already lost to Atlanta, so right. You're giving him another shot.
Talking about as a full-time starter. He wasn't full-time starter.
No. Because Atlanta, that game that they playing down here first, that is a guaranteed Saints win. Mm-hmm. You can cancel all of it. Atlanta is not winning that game. I promise you, it's gonna be like not
if
even.
If Concussion Tua comes out and beats your Saints, y'all not gonna hear the end of it.
Not that game.
Not on that. Not
they
that
can
game.
lose every other Atlanta game from here on out. But that one.
If he lose that one, I'm off that train. I'm back on. Get him the fuck up out of here. He lose that game. He get the fuck up out of here.
Bruh, he got to suck. He got to be CJ Stroud 5 interceptions in the playoffs bad.
And if he pulls that shit, I'm going to say get him the fuck up out of here.
He got to be that bad to lose that game. Because the city, the stadium won't allow it. The stadium not going to give the people rest. The Atlanta players ain't. I mean, they go. I'm hoping they have their mind right, but I can promise you that game right there, bro. That ain't the game that you lose. It ain't nobody losing that game.
You hope not.
No, I'm putting that right now. I'm saying that right here in August 14th. That's a win. That is a win. In my pick'ems. You don't even have to ask me the question. That's a win. Matter of fact, where the chat at right here? I'm going to put it in here right now. Let me go ahead and put it in this chat right here, right now, so we can see it.
It better be a win. I tell you that. It better be a motherfucking win. Because if it ain't a fucking win, I'm telling you this, I'm gonna get jumped in the Superdome. Because I'm going to point at all those motherfucking lovers. I told you that motherfucker was a bum. I told you he's a bum. He can go 12. He can go what 16-0 after that.
16-0.
He can go. He lose that one game. He a bum.
Listen, if you guys don't come close to winning your division, it's a lost season for you. You have the softest division in the league.
One of the softest league in the league. One. I don't say the softest, but pretty damn close. It's pretty close. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty close. But if the whole thing is with Shuck in our division, it's just that he showed that the team went with him, so the team liked him. So, of course, as a Saints fan, I got to roll with him. But if he loses Atlanta, game 1 in Atlanta, game 3 in New Orleans. I'm sorry, it's game 3 in New Orleans. He lose that game on the 20th. Was the 20th anniversary or 25th, some shit anniversary. 20th anniversary of Katrina. That
Damn, 20 years already.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was tragic. That motherfucker cannot show his face in New Orleans again. Because I was in the stadium that night that they're trying to recreate. I was in that motherfucker. Yeah, you two there singing the Saints are coming. They had a whole big old celebration. And the only time I cried at the Saints game was when we beat the Vikings in the NFC Championship in that game. Because what the Superdome meant to the city.
I ain't even cried in.
I
ain't gonna lie to
you. I was in that stadium crying my ass off for them 2 games.
Boy, I teared up a little bit when Tracy Porter. It happened belated Tracy Porter. When Tracy Porter caught that pick 6, I ain't gonna lie, a little tear came out. I was like, "Say, bro, the same about the winter suit, boy."
Well, me and Nasty went, even though he gonna say he did. Nasty beat me to Bourbon Street. Nasty party with me all night long with a bunch of Saints fans.
Boy, that Sunday was
because he's a closet Saints fan.
Yeah, he is.
He just don't like the Saints because you like the Saints.
No, he just like to be different. He's like, where was all these Saints fans when he was in high school? Hiding, motherfucker. They were hiding. Me and Eric used to get abused by these other people.
Boy.
Oh, y'all say bad. Y'all Saints can't do this.
Tragic. Can't do this. Can't do that.
Joe Horn ain't shit. Aaron Brooks ain't shit.
Aaron Brooks used to get slaughtered so bad, bro. Used to tell people, bro, look at this talent. Look at the talent that's on, bro. Like, people used to sleep on watching this dude be. I'm like, say, bro, this dude not only could throw it, bro, but he be on spot with it. Like, people used to always. I'm like, say, bro, look how this man delivered the ball, bro. People used to call me up here crazy and saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, this, that, and the third." I said, say, bro, line him up against whoever,
especially your brother, Doc, because Norman Hand, the handy man. I remember he used to always do that. The Norman Hand, the handy man. What are you gonna do? I'm like, oh,
bro.
He's a Niners fan, so I can say, man, fuck you, man.
That dude forever trolling. That dude trolled me. That dude trolled me just for GP. He said that it reminded me of that Sheldon Brown hit on Reggie Bush. Knowing you know how much of a Reggie Bush fan I'm at. I say, bro, all right, yeah, everybody remembers that. But stop reminding me every year on the spot.
Don't worry. I still got that video of him second lining when the Saints won the Super Bowl. I was like, oh, yeah, that was the bet.
That was beautiful. Yes.
I had to go to work. If I lost, if we lost, I had to go to work at the 49ers gear. I had to go in that bitch talking about how Jerry Rice and all them was the greatest. I had to basically like clown myself on camera with 49ers gear on.
Bruh.
I said, if you lose, you got a second line while singing "Oh, Win the Saints" in the Saints t-shirt. That
boy, with the umbrella and everything. That boy was doing it. That was beautiful.
When I do it like that, Nasty should learn. Lassie lost his mustache on the bet with me. Then he had to do all the push-ups because he messing with me.
Nasty had to do 200 push-ups on screen.
Sorry for him that day, but that was tragic.
Legend says he's still doing them push-ups. He's still suffering from the push-ups.
No, he's still paying for those push-ups. He still feels those shits in the back of his arms.
Shit, because we did a whole 3-hour show and he didn't finish. He had to come back the next week to finish.
That brother had to say, brother, boy, I'm gonna need the week to slow down. Friday came in too fast, man. I still feel that.
That boy's on that bit dying.
The boy said, yeah, that was the first 100, bro. What other 100 at?
That boy said another 100?
Boy said, dang.
He came out thinking that he was going to kill all 200 within the first 10, 15 minutes of the show. He got that shit done like I think we had half hour left before he even finished.
Yeah.
Dude had to go to the next week. No, he didn't finish. We stopped at 160.
No, we
he had to
kept
come back and
stopping.
do 40.
I had to keep the timer going. I had to keep the clicker going. Though.
If he was like this, he was on that bitch. I said, all right, man, he ain't even going down no more. Them arms start shaking and shit.
That brother said, man, look, I had to recover. Yeah, you can get your recovery time. That's fine. That's fine.
Gotta love that, man. That's why I say, don't bet me on no shit. I'm only gonna bet on shit I know I can win. I ain't gonna bet on shit. No crazy ass shit. I'm not bet that shit. Remember y'all trying to keep me to bet last shit? I ain't bet no nothing last shit. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, last year was not it at all.
Well, I ain't bet no shit. I'll bet 10 push-ups.
That was not happening. Like
10 is the limit.
Yeah, for me, I'm sorry.
I didn't even know that my team played yesterday.
Yeah, I watched the Indigo game.
They got stomped.
Yeah. Well, no,
y'all didn't play anybody either. So
y'all came back towards the end, but Gino didn't play. I'm watching Atlanta getting their ass tossed up like a hoe. Look at them. It's 17-0. God.
Yeah, Atlanta don't look good this year. I mean, it's
looking good, boss.
I mean, they pay their guy, but Atlanta really don't look impressive this year.
Them jerseys like Pee Wee football jerseys, fucking just red. I mean, just red.
Then they only got two. There's a red one and a white one. They got rid of black altogether.
Red.
Like
red.
Like, say, bro, what made y'all do that?
It's like the Cardinals, if the Cardinals had black helmets. That's how you tell the difference between the Cardinals and the fucking Falcons. The helmets.
Oh no, my team played tonight.
Tonight. Yeah, well, tonight.
Oh, because I didn't just look at the time. I'm like, it says that it already has games for today. And I'm like, hold up. You play at 4:00 today.
Yeah, so
3 hour time. So yeah,
they got a 3:00, 4:00 Eastern start tomorrow. Playing the Jags. And
I want to shout out our receivers for making Travis Hunter look like a bitch. They said they was killing Travis Hunter in the practice.
But the thing about it is, he wants to keep playing both sides of the ball.
He's a wide receiver. Right,
I get it, bro. I get that you don't like being on the bench, but you're not gonna be able to do both in this league.
No,
you can't.
You already saw that he couldn't do it. His body broke down on his ass.
But
you can't keep getting hit and then trying to deliver hits.
Well, he just like being a playmaker, but he on the Pivot, the podcast, to say that he can't sit down. Like, bro, you better learn how to do that, because you ain't gonna last long. You up here talking about you like making the play. Like, you also want to have the ball. All right, bro. If you want the ball, play offense. Because you ain't on defense, you getting the ball and then have to go back on offense, you ain't getting no pick sixes, bro. And you gonna mess up people's fantasy. Because people gonna believe in you. Mm-hmm. And the only thing that is, it's wasted calories, my boy. Like, I feel bad that people, well, some folks is gonna want to, having a draft pick based on what you doing on one side of the ball that you may not be available for. Like, I'm gonna need you to come down and be a man, bro. I'm gonna need you to make a decision.
I'm gonna need you to draft a lot of AFC East players during our draft.
I need you to draft Baker Mayfield, Bijan Robinson, Ted McMillan.
Didn't I had Ted McMillan last year. I had him.
And he got hurt a couple times last year too. That's what
I saved my life at some point in some of them games, man.
Man, I need you to go pick some of these hard, heavy hitters. Get all Atlanta Falcon receivers. Get Drake London. Get Tua. I mean, well, Tua ain't don't take much for him to get hurt.
No, I actually did.
No, you go sneeze on Tua, and he got a concussion.
What was that with Travis Hunter though? I keep telling people, and Nasty's brother agree with me. He's a better wide receiver than he is a cornerback in the league. He's too light in the ass to be a cornerback. He needs to be a wide receiver. He's the perfect wide receiver because you can jump up and go get it. You know
and I would think he'd be even a better, not even a 2. He would be a better, what do you call it?
A slot
receiver.
Yeah. But the NFL is going to make him stop because he's going to keep doing this and he's going to run himself into the ground and then his bitch is going to leave him.
I thought that they told him he was only going to be able to play one side of the ball. Maybe during preseason they letting him play both sides, but I don't think when the season starts, I don't think he's playing both sides of the ball.
No,
especially the first time a real number 1 fucking smokes his ass and scores 3 touchdowns on his ass.
Well, they're not putting no number 1s. I can guarantee you they're not giving him that kind of assignment. Especially if he's still talking about going on both sides of the ball. Like he might be responsible for, the 2. But he definitely ain't. Say, bro, they ain't lining you up against no number 1s.
I'm bringing him in against the nickel. That's about it. He's going to guard a slot receiver.
You don't know how to be a slot. You don't know how to guard the slot. He on the outside like Prime was. So if you're going to be a corner, he has to be a corner full time.
And he has to put the meat on his bones to be a corner. Because you never seen motherfucking even Dion. He was skinny, but Dion he was big. I don't see Travis Hunter. You can't play both sides because you have to have a receiver's body is different than a cornerback's body. You can't. There's no in between. You're either going to have a cornerback's body or you're going to have a receiver's body. And honestly, you got to go with what's going to fucking get you into years into the league because you can if you twist your knee or blow your knee out again or get hurt again, it could be your life. That could be your season. That could be your career. So pick a side, brother.
I hope so, man, because I would hate for him, to lose his career that way. Because he up in here, you can hear the hunger. You can hear the conviction in his voice. Like he talking about he won't be great. And how can he call himself, great or the best? No, bro. I get all that. But not everybody get this opportunity. The NFL don't come around twice, man.
Go play baseball like Dion did. Dion fucking made himself look great in fucking football, and he was a halfway decent baseball player. Go play another sport that's not going to put wear and tear on your body. Because like I said, it's hard to give out hits and to take hits. And eventually your body will break down. Pick a side. And I know it sucks because he wants to be. If you could look, Dion is great from playing cornerback. If you stuck to one position in the NFL, you could be great at it. Trying to be great at 2 isn't your career's not going to go. You're not going to have longevity in the NFL because of the hits. Because you're not getting hit by, Ugos. You're getting hit by Mack trucks.
Yep.
Because if you get hit by a safety, a good safety, he's going to lay you the fuck out.
Yep.
You get hit by a Ronnie Lott or Sean Taylor, you're getting fucked up. You're not getting hit by, you're not getting, when you're in the college, these people are hitting like, one step up from high school. When you're in the NFL and your body actually finishes developing and you get all that muscle mass, you get all solid, you're getting hit by a fucking bus. You're not getting hit by, like I said, a fucking little fucking Chevy Chevette. And you already saw that he can't do it. He cannot play both sides.
Yeah, but he put on a little muscle. I give him that, but they need to figure out what he's gonna be. Whatever they need, that's what he needs to play. And that's why I wouldn't have drafted him that high. He doesn't know what he's gonna play.
Well, they drafted him high because I actually thought, and it was stupid because you already know who the fucking owner of that team is. So you already know that they thought that he was going to play both sides of the ball, and that's why they took him at so high.
Even was about to draft him. They could have had the most funny thing ever, had him and Shador on the same team. That would have been funny as shit. But speaking of Shador and them, they're like old Rub and Tug Watson starting.
I heard he's starting the first game. But Shador starting the second game,
which is the most important game. That's what people need to realize. People up in arms about the first game. The first game you're gonna play tomato cans. You're gonna play us out there the first game.
Hey, don't sleep on me.
They don't sleep on me either, man. I love it. I'm rocking high school, man. Check tape. Want to check tape? Listen, but yeah, honest though, look how the preseason is, but 3 games. The first game, you don't want to play your starters at all. So
no,
he gonna go out there and he ain't gonna play that much, whatever. See, that second game, that's where all the starters play. And in that third game, that's when you get Scrub City. You get everybody.
That's special teams tryouts, basically.
Special teams. Right. You're gonna get the 6th-string quarterback playing.
Well, you putting all your
That's the XFL training. That's what people gonna be good in the UFL, baby.
Putting all that final roster together, you be like, say, bro, give me your playbook. Hold up, coach. I know where I messed up at. Say, bro, turn in your playbook, bro.
That's the CFL, UFL training game 3. You're gonna be cool in Canada, baby. They're gonna tell them you look like a Saskatchewan Rough Rider. That's you. Come on, pack your shit.
Or what do you call it? Fucking what was it? What's Nasty's fucking UFL team?
You're a Battle Hawk. You're a St. Louis.
The Battle Hawks. The Battle Hawk. You're on the Battle Hawks next season.
Yeah, Battle Hawk, baby. Because you ain't making this team. Take that jersey off. Well, you can keep the jersey. Give us the playbook. Give you a memento. Yep. Momentum. So take that. Go hang that up in your man cave when you go to FedEx and go on about the business. You ain't coming in here.
Hey.
The code has changed. No more. Out of here. That's game 3. So everybody up in arms about the door's getting messed over. No, it's not. The coach is basically telling you who the starter is without telling you. He's like,
so much.
I hope Deshaun Watson go out there and pop another Achilles. That's what he probably saying. Make my shit easier.
Listen, he hurts one more wide receiver. They might shoot his ass out of Cleveland.
We didn't mean that.
No, they didn't. No, that's the same. The quarterback was. They only showed this man on the ground, and then you heard that last sound bite.
Who threw that pass?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
They get rid of the quarterback. I heard 2 sound bites. Who threw that pass?
That quarterback was clear as crystal, boy.
Then
they knew who threw that shit.
It was petty because they ran the tape back to show you who was quarterback.
Bruh.
Look, and all the why, I'm gonna say it in the comments. Shador threw that pass. You said Shador threw that pass.
Go back. Run the tape.
It's so funny though with these races, man. I'm sorry, it's funny with them because they hate Prime so much that they back at Deshaun Watson, who they killed. I mean, not killed. Who they talk.
You gotta watch what the fuck you saying, shit. You about to get us banned again.
You about to get us banned too. Who they talk very badly about. You're gonna have us talking like Doc. Everybody gonna be talking like Doc on this motherfucker.
Nah, don't come for me down.
Doc said I talk right, and just because I don't say the words, I don't use those words. Stop using them fucked up words.
Stop using the words. Like what they said, who they dislike. They hated Deshaun Watson, and now they on the Deshaun Watson train. I'm laughing. If Deshaun Watson ain't even Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson may be playing like he played in Pop Warner. Like he's throwing the ball right now. Like he's a 6-year-old, 7-year-old.
Deshaun Watson left his football play in the last fucking place he got a massage at before he came to Cleveland.
Houston. So if I'm Houston, hey man, you want to trade CJ Stroud for Deshaun Watson? I know Deshaun Watson to work here, baby. I know he work. I know we got the places for him down here. We got the places.
Dang.
So whoever in Houston, they need to go massage Deshaun Watson to Cleveland. I don't know what the hell would happen to him. Man, he stopped getting his massages. It was old. The old rubbing tub. He got the rubbing tub before the game. He used to throw 4 touchdowns. Now, Cleveland. I don't know, man. I don't think they want your boy to get killed. Don't you say killed, man? They don't want your boy to get hurt really bad.
Facebook sensitive.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't think they want Shador to go out week 1 and get hurt. They won't give him more preparation. That's Todd Monken's guy, Shador. He said that the Ravens wanted him. But, Shador was the start. That's his guy. And I hope he does well, except the time he played the Saints. I hope we put a hurting on him. It'll be in a dome. He's gonna get it. Because if he comes down here and he shows out and have like 5 touchdowns on us, I'm just gonna be looking at every Mississippi and Western Louisiana Saints fan like this. I'm saying he beats Tyler Shuck. I'm gonna look at him like, we could have had him, right?
To this day, I don't. When they fucking chose that dude, I was like, "Who the hell is he?"
Bro,
like I never heard of him all fucking season long in college.
I had a Subway sandwich in my hand. I never told nobody this. I had a Subway sandwich in my hand, and the pick was going quarterback. Okay, we good. We go about to eat this bit. Tyler Shuck, man, I slammed that sandwich down so damn hard.
Man, I still got the video from when me and my family watched it. On the 44th pick, 2025 NFL draft, New Orleans Saints select. And I'm like, say, bro, here it comes. Shador Sanders. We're gonna make up for it. Tyler Shuck, Louisville. What? Everybody, I mean, we all did it too. We didn't even do it with the excitement in our voice. It was me, my oldest, my wife. We all literally went, what?
What the fuck? You did the fucking Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, I know, man. When they said it was watching ESPN or you was watching NFL Network.
ESPN.
Yeah, with the 40th pick, the Saints select Tyler Shough, quarterback, Louisville.
What the fuck is this shit?
Bruh.
Bro, this is me. I'm playing when they said that shit. Louisville.
Hell
like,
no.
Okay.
Hey, fuck no.
Hey, fuck no.
Oh man, I'm like, you kidding me, right? I'm like, I start stuttering. I'm like, first of all, I gotta go pick up all this mayo and shit on the floor. Can I spike my sandwich? like at the end of the Icky Shuffle, I didn't spike the hell out of it, like I grunt spiked the hell out of it. Because you know why? This is the second time my organization then passed on an urban QB that I liked. They passed on Lamar Jackson. Nobody understands how hurt I was when they passed on Lamar Jackson.
Man.
I think they didn't want to pick Lamar because he was going to wear 8. And we talked about retired numbers on this one, but I think 8 need to be unretired because he didn't win. Yes, you know who I'm talking about when I say 8 for the Saints. You know who I'm talking about.
No, we're not going there.
We're going there.
It's too early. It's too early in the season for arch fucking rant.
You ain't got to worry about that because we're gonna talk about another quarterback. And again, another congratulations because number 9 will be retired in this organization when they play the Vikings.
It should have been retired. It should have been retired while he was playing. Should have been retired. He should have been.
But at this point, I mean, I understand why they're retiring it because he made it into the Hall of Fame, and you know it was great to watch his speech because it was a nice speech, and he does show a lot of love for New Orleans, and you could hear it in his, in the speech that he had. It was definitely a good speech.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I just hated that his bus look. I don't even know who that bus looked like. That bus looked like Al Bundy with a scar on his face.
It really don't look like him at all.
Who the fuck is this?
No, I didn't catch a really good look at the bus, so I didn't tell it. It looked like he looked like Tony Montana Scarface. I didn't notice.
Yeah, bro, that's not Drew Christopher Breeze, man.
No, it's not. But let me see if I can find it and upload it so I can show it to you. The bus. You know me, Drew Brees.
Listen, I wouldn't care as long as my name is on that shit. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Well, his name definitely does.
But it ain't him. Look like what Drew Brees look like. Look, Drew Brees' great grandkids will go there. That's not Pop.
That's not Pop. I tell you what, and I said it last week. I'm glad that they put Roger Craig in.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot, last week when we were talking about it, that they put Larry Fitzgerald in.
Yes.
Another receiver that was always on a halfway. He wasn't on the best team in the fucking world, but yet put up the numbers that he did.
Well, Roger Craig was the first 1,000 back.
He was just exciting to watch because you knew that if he got the ball thrown to him out of the backfield, or if he ran the ball, he always ran, with his knees high. He was a really exciting guy to watch. And I growing up, I'm a football fan. So back in the day, it didn't matter what team you were on, as long as you were a good football player. I mean, I was always a Jets fan, but I was a fan of football. Like, I liked the Chicago Bears defense from back in the day. The refrigerator, William Perry, people like, and players in general. I just loved the game of football, that he was somebody that I enjoy watching him, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, and like I don't know. I posted some shit the other day. I think I think I posted it in the chat. It said some guy was like, if he had to pick out of Jerry Rice or AB, he would pick AB over Jerry Rice.
What the fuck is he smoking?
Tripping.
Yeah, if you notice, that's what I put down. This dude is high. So if you go into the chat and you see that, oh damn,
that's Al Bundy.
I mean, it looks like I'm a little bit.
If you turn your head to the side, I'm like, come on, man. We in a 3D era. You can get the face right on a video game. You telling me they couldn't get the measurements of this man's face right?
What measurements? You fucking take a picture of the dude's face, you upload it into the laser cutter, and you have the laser cutter cut his fucking face out.
Gotta do something.
I'm sure it's gotta be some shit like that.
You gotta fire this motherfucker who did this. This is almost worse than the Ronaldo statue. You gotta fire this motherfucker. Whoever did this shit need to be fired. This does not look like Drew Brees. How does Drew Brees now look younger than his Hall of Fame bust?
Yeah, he looks like Archie Manning in that bust.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't say that.
Yeah.
Archie, no Manning, you don't get nothing nowhere near Canton, Ohio.
Right.
He can't even drive through Canton, Ohio. And then I'm hearing Ole Miss going to retire here, give him a statue and all that. Fine, he was a good college quarterback, good for Ole Miss. They ain't winning no championships, so you might as well celebrate your mediocre NFL player. That's what the fuck Archie Manning was, a mediocre fucking NFL player. And we celebrate like this dude with Drew Brees. His jersey.
Why'd I have to start him off? Shit.
They piss me off with this. You can't talk about Archie Manning. Man, fuck Archie Manning.
Fuck Archie, fuck Manning. Fuck Archie Manning.
Eat at Manning's restaurant because I know the food is mediocre.
Because they use salt and pepper as seasoning.
I mean, God, leave, man. I'm like, what the? I'm like, then every time I gotta go in that stadium, I sit right across where his name is on the fucking Ring of Honor. Boy, that really grinds my motherfucking kids. Why couldn't you over my head when I can't see it? So it's like y'all did this shit on purpose to put this motherfucker's name right in front of me. Okay.
You can't change your seat?
Nah, they got a wait list.
Damn.
So every time I just wish the letters just fall off when nobody in there.
Fucking climb up to where it's at and fucking put a piece of paper over it. Cover that shit.
Cover it. I'm like, when you say Ring of Honor, that's supposed to be people who done something for your organization, man. I ain't gonna get off Archie. Boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Saints 8 jersey that says "Not my goat," though. I'm gonna go to the fucking not my fucking goat. Oh, fuck Archie. I might want to say "fuck Archie" on the back of it.
Better not.
Post a video, man. They're gonna be like, you can't.
They're gonna post a video watching fuck Archie running around and being chased by the fucking Klan.
No, you're gonna see fuck Archie's throwing motherfucking doing some action movies type stuff because I can't tell you what I would do because they're gonna plan me.
I'm gonna do some John Wick shit.
Yeah, there was some John Wick shit going on. There's gonna be some John Wick shit, wrist locks, you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, that dude look like Mo. Oh shit. Damn shame what Mo did to number 15.
I'm like, damn, are we gonna have a podcast Thursday and Friday? Shit, fucking Mo.
Shit, my section gonna fight with me. Back up. Oh man, but I'm glad Larry Fitz got in.
I mean, what's his name? I mean, you got to give it to him. He was one of the best field goal kickers. You got to give him his props for getting in there as well.
Yep.
Vinatieri.
Kuechly got in.
He's the only one that I really didn't know. I had to look him up.
Well, we had to see him. He was a great linebacker. Career got cut short because of concussions and shit.
So he must have did that well that he put enough numbers up in the shortened career to get into the Hall of Fame, because this is not supposed to be a participation trophy.
They did the same thing as they did with Terrell Davis. His career path was projected to go great, and then injury cut it short. The same with what Gail says. He was great, but he didn't put up a lot of numbers.
Yeah, to me, you got to put up the numbers to get put into Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is you actually did something to go into the Hall of Fame. All right, your trajectory was good, but did you put up the numbers to match the trajectory? Now, to me, that's just, that's like some of these NBA players that didn't do shit.
We're gonna.
And they get put in the Hall of Fame.
Well, with basketball, they taking the college into the college stats. The basketball Hall of Fame is not the NBA. So that's how some people get in, what they did in college. They did the college and the Olympics. So it's all basketball, which I don't get. The NBA should have its own Hall of Fame, standalone Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they should.
Because
they should. The NBA should have it, and the basketball Hall of Fame should be different. But then it's two. Then the NBA will get, he can make it into the basketball Hall of Fame, but he can't make it into the NBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so I guess that's why I keep it at one. But basketball, they give you more room. Football and baseball, they got the strictest Hall of Fames I've ever seen.
Yeah, because look at how many good baseball players aren't in the Hall of Fame because of the steroids era.
I'm like this. Barry Bonds, I don't give a shit what he did. He did all he deserved to be in the damn Hall. Before he did what?
Yeah, he did all he could. He could be in the Hall of Fame for Pittsburgh alone.
Yes.
and that was before he probably did anything.
Yeah, he was still small then. So I'm saying, look at his career. That's why I think you have to have people, not just these stupid writers, people who actually played the game needs to vote on this too. But these writers be in their feelings.
Yep.
Well, I can't. So I ain't gonna vote him in. What?
I tried to interview him and he didn't. He told me to go fuck myself. So I'm not voting for him.
I would not be in the Hall of Fame. They would hate me. If I don't like you, go man, go. Look, I need you to get you a can of peanut butter, put some Razor Bays in it, and gargle that bitch. Fuck away from me. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He was like, Mo, I just told you how I don't like you.
You'd be like that baseball player that Bernie Mac played in that movie.
Oh man, I would be the worst interviewee. You come to me and you talk trash about me in the papers. Oh, Mo, rough day today. Can't comment on the game, boy. Fuck you.
That's my comment.
Mo, you can't say that, boy. Fuck you too. Fuck you. You're cool. Hey, baby, holler at me later. Fuck you too. I'm out.
Hey, baby, holla at me later.
I told I would be worse than Marshawn Lynch. I'm not gonna go worse than Tyson, because Tyson basically told the lady straight up, you know, I don't talk to lady reporters unless you're trying to, you know. I'm like, well, I ain't going that far.
But you know what? He said that shit, and any news is good news when you're in that type of situation. The fact
Man.
that they wrote a story about it, it just brought his face to light.
I couldn't do it, brother. I would be in this bit. Look, why is your miserable ass interviewing me? Get the fuck up out my face. I'll go see B4. I'll be like, man, look, I would not be answering any question from the white media. Thank you.
Oh, forget it.
Come out here.
You definitely be controversial. They'd never want you. They'd be like, we were gonna have fucking Mo Young on the show, but nah.
I'm only talking to the black media. I'm not talking. They're gonna be like, what? They'll be like, oh no. They were like, Mo Young's a racist.
Yep. That's exactly what they would say. Mo Young is a racist.
I said, I'm not taking any questions from the white media. I'm only taking from the Latino and the black community.
Bro.
Anybody else? No, get over out of here.
Hola, my nombre es Chico Banana y tengo a Mo Young here.
I don't know what you're saying. But
I don't know what you're saying, but you know what? Fuck the whiteys.
Yes. I'm talking about free Cuba. That's what I'm talking about, man. What? They're like, wait, what? I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't. Doc could be perfect at it, though. Doc could be perfect at it. You know, hey, being all cordial with people. Making them feel good while he basically disrespecting them, making them feel good. Oh, that's an upstanding young gentleman.
Like, oh yeah, we like to interview Doc. He's a good, pleasant young man to interview.
Man, he could date my daughter anytime. But see that Mo Young and Jada Hater? Fuck those guys.
We ain't even inviting them over for dinner.
They're like, especially that Mo Young, get rid of him. Get rid of him. He's horrible. He's horrible for the community. I would never be in the Hall of Fame. I would never. They'll be like, nah, can't vote him in. He's good. Can't vote him in. Because we don't know what he's gonna say on that Hall of Fame. that Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah, you definitely not having a Drew Brees speech.
Like, first off, I want to thank God, my mom and my dad for getting together and making me. That's the worst thing I want to do. That's the first thing I'm saying thank you for. Because without them, there would be no me. And to the media who talk shit about me, y'all can kiss my black ass. I'm in the Hall of Fame. Put my jacket on.
I'm in the Hall of Fame, bitch.
New Orleans, stand up. What up? Shout out to Uptown.
Shout out to Uptown.
Like, what? The shortest Hall of Fame speech ever. They gonna be like, what? Then I'm like, this motherfucking bus don't look like me. You know what the fuck? Show my bus. This bus don't look like me. Who the fuck is this? This is a fat Jay-Z. Who the fuck is this?
He said a fat Jay-Z.
Who the fuck is this? This Jay-Z with big shot in the beard.
I was gonna say you forgot to thank Grandma.
Oh yeah, always.
Because if it wasn't for her, one of your parents wouldn't have been around.
My mom wouldn't be around. I'll be also
Yeah.
I'm like, shout out to Joyce, baby. Shout out to Joyce. You up there partying, you know they're gonna be clapping.
Oh hell yeah.
They're gonna be clapping. First of all, my grandma didn't even like you. Who you clapping? You clap for. She didn't like you. Talk shit about her grandbaby. She don't like you. She said you shut your ass up. Talking about my grandbaby. She also say fuck you too over here. Stop clapping.
That shit is funny.
Shit, they couldn't have me do it. I couldn't be in the Hall of Fame because I'm like certain people. I can't hide fake this. So if I didn't like them, I'll be like T.O. or somebody like that. I'd have been like T.O. or fucking Randy Moss when he was in Oakland. I would never go crazy as AB. AB's on another level.
Yeah, he's on some. He's one that I would test for CTE.
I know he has.
He had to be dropped on his head or something.
I blame Vontaze Burfict. Ever since that hit, Antonio Brown has not been right.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. What question was it that Anthony wrote down that you said you were going to ask later, or you were going to?
Oh yeah, we'll go back. It's about wrestling, so I'm like, we ain't talking wrestling today, but
I was gonna say it left some fucking comments.
Yeah, he did. Really talking. Let me go back to Anthony's up here though. I know they leave it highlighted so they know which ones I missed. I do like that. All right, take it away that you got. Take it away that you guys grew up in the Attitude Era. Do you feel the ruthless aggression era actually gets severely underrated by your generation of wrestling fans? Not me, because I was a kid in the Attitude Era. I was an adult.
Yeah.
I was like teenager adult doing that. During the ruthless aggression era. So I grew up in both.
I mean, I liked both eras, honestly.
Yeah. The better
I think that's what made wrestling start to get more interesting, especially because it was WCW against WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like in that era, you had the rated R era. They just did a lot of stupid shit, like the baby being born, Mae Young having the baby. But when John Cena came in and they instituted the ruthless aggression era with Kurt Angle and stuff like that, it made wrestling a little bit better to watch. You know what I'm saying? It just brought more interest into it because it was more realistic, where it was, people were basically on site attacking each other. But I think they, you needed the Attitude Era to be able to do the ruthless aggression era. If they would have went straight into ruthless aggression, I don't think it would have held up the way that it did. And it was the ruthless aggression era that won the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, the beginning of it.
True that.
Let's see. He got bored. I just found out the basketball induction ceremony happened tonight. And I'm gonna talk about that as I get through these questions. Eric, I've said this: having a parent as a manager or trainer is a horrible mistake because they're going to be protective of their child and say they are the best when it's not really true.
That's a LeBron issue thing.
Well, do our Hurricanes have numbers like that in LSU, or we don't have that type of history? The Canes is you wear whatever number they fucking give you. You make the number. Ain't no numbers retired. Ain't no numbers retired in Miami. Shit,
Probably not.
We remember players because we had so many great players. You think about it, from 2000 to 2006 or 7, man, we had to retire everybody's damn number. Man, we didn't have no damn numbers left.
Yeah, because you think about it, that defense alone back then, you had fucking stalwarts at almost every position on defense.
Only place who was weak was quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like, oh, this motherfucker. Archie's your boy.
Bruh.
Why are you fucking poking the bear, Izzy?
No, you did not.
To the knuckle. Yeah. You better hope this beat on to the knuckle your ass tonight. All right.
Mrs. B got you to the knuckle, bro.
Full Concepcion brought to you by Pixie.
Bruh.
What you ready to hear the basketball Hall of Fame inductees tonight? Got inducted today. Amari Stoudemire. You think Amari is a Hall of Fame player?
Honestly, I think he is. He legit is. You know, especially when Phoenix had that running gun offense. You know, him and Nash being together. Him, Nash, Shawn Marion.
How many championships did they win?
0.
They didn't win championships. They didn't win.
Exactly. So, to my opinion, you got to do something besides you had a good squad. You had to go deep in the playoffs and actually do something. So, do I feel Amari Stoudemire had numbers to go into the Hall of Fame? Probably not.
Okay. I'm on the fence about him, but Candace Parker is a no doubt Hall of Famer from college to pro.
Oh, Candace Parker? Yeah, definitely.
Ain't she like I know she is a 3-time champion. I'm trying to think MVP, isn't it? Didn't she have like 3?
She had a
bunch
of MVPs. Elena Della Don. Yeah, she was
definitely no brainer. No brainer.
Mika Holzclaw. I'm like, she's not. Oh. I'm like, she ain't been in it.
Yeah, that bro. When you said that name, I haven't heard that name in years. And like you just said, she's just getting in now.
And you put this person in the Hall of Fame, and you ain't had to make Shamika Holzclaw wait. This next person, and you know how I feel about this motherfucker, Doc Rivers.
You said Doc Rivers?
Doc Rivers. As a coach.
As a coach?
That I could see him in as a player, but not as a coach.
As a coach.
These boys took it too far on this one.
Mediocre Doc. Doc, you got one championship out of a super team.
That's the only Doc I don't like.
Can't stand that motherfucking Doc Rivers.
I like Dr. J. I like Doc Eric, but Doc Rivers, I
like Dr. Scholes better than
I like Dr. Roos.
Yes. This damn Doc.
Dr. Fauci.
Him and Doc Rivers are going what? Doc Rivers makes the Hall of Fame as a coach.
As a coach.
Nah, I can't see it.
That's out the strength of that super team by itself. That's got to be the reason.
He bungled a Clippers team.
Clippers team with Cop.
Well, he bungled so many teams. He bungled Giannis and Damian Lillard.
I think if I would have had Giannis and Damian Lillard, and I'm not a coach like that, I could have gotten at least a championship out of it. But those two beasts in there.
But then you got Mark Few, who's a great college coach. I'm okay with Mark Few being in there.
Okay.
Joey Crawford as a referee.
Oh, definitely.
Dang.
That dude's was a referee for years and years and years.
Mike D'Antoni as a contributor, not as a coach, but as a contributor.
What do they mean by that contributor?
Contribute to the game. That's all. I
guess they just made up a category.
Damn game. It changed how it is.
I mean, because I knew that he coached us.
Mike D'Antoni, 7 seconds or less, changed how we played basketball. And the 1996 United States Women's National Team. They're the 96 Olympic team, which was, I'm shocked they're just getting in. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Who was on that? Who was on that team?
Lisa Leslie, Don Staley, Rebecca Lobo, and all that.
Oh, fuck that! They should have probably been in the next time you were eligible. They probably just got eligible to get in there. They should have been in there.
Dr. Miami for Hall of Fame. I'll take Dr. Miami because he's making answers beautiful. He's there at the time. Over fucking Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers?
Shit.
So we got Russell Westbrook retiring. Do you think he makes the Hall of Fame, Doc?
1,000% yes. 1,000% yes. Like them triple doubles, man. Like that man was a triple double machine. And I mean, it's unfortunate, after his Houston stint, that his reputation got slaughtered for whatever reason. And I'm still, trying to figure that one out myself, because he did nothing less than bring 100% of himself to every game. I mean, nothing less than. He was a competitor, and he had no friends when, tip-off went off. I mean, overall, he's a humble guy. Like, he lives his life humbly. You don't see him out there causing any trouble. I think his career is 18 years? 17, 18 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't have not one bad, single piece of press about him. You don't have like one of his former teammates, you got this burner device or, this, that, and the third. You don't hear that about him. The worst thing that you ever heard about his career was he got into it with a fan that got into it with his wife and his family. That's the worst that you got out of that.
And you're supposed to protect your family, so you know what I'm saying? That to me is admirable.
Right. So, 1,000%, because fans are fans, they'll get into it for craziness. And him protect the honor of his wife, his spouse, that's amicable. I'm not even mad at that. He's a man, especially, he's a family man at the end of the day. So overall, as far as his career is concerned, nothing short of having this, being worthy of Hall of Fame.
Well, what did he lead the league in triple doubles for like 4 or 5 years or something like that? Or he averaged a triple double for that long?
Yep.
And it's never been done before. So of course the numbers are there for him to be in the Hall of Fame, because he did something that nobody's done, and it's going to be hard for anybody to ever do again.
Yeah, 100%, especially in this league. So,
like this. He did he did something that he made a triple double like basically useless now. It's not a big deal no more. It used to be a big deal. He made it useless. That's how confident he was getting triple doubles.
To me, it's still a big deal.
People now, back in the day, oh my God, he got a triple double. Now it's like, oh, he got a triple double. Oh, okay. This dude was
No, I mean,
average.
I think there's still people that actually go, oh shit, so and so got a triple double, but to average a triple double in multiple seasons in a row, that's something that is going to be hard for anybody to do. Think about it. You got to get double figures in 3 categories, and it's hard. You got to score 10. You got to give the ball out 10 times, and then you got to rebound 10 times. I want to know how many times he had quadruple doubles.
Well, he never had one, but he had a 20-20 game, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that I mean, you got to be. First of all, you got to have an IQ of the game as well, because I mean, anybody can just jack up shots and then run underneath it, but you got to be smart enough to know, a shot that you can't take, and you got to know your teammates well enough to be like, all right, during this part of the game, if it works this way, it works this way. But I believe, and this is just me, I believe he did it the right way. Like he wasn't out here trying to take over and take over. He know what he brings to the table. But if the offense is running through him and he's hot that night, then take off. Then do you get these points? And of course, if dudes start, they start game planning you for the second half of the game and you start dishing it out, and it just so happen that the teammates are knocking it down because you're that efficient, 100%. I'm sad that he never got a chance to get a ring. He competed for one, but everybody would be like, man, it's just it's one guy. And yeah, when we think about guys who won championships, we like to nail it down to one guy, but no one does it alone. Like your teammates got to stand 10 toes down with you, and for you to be a winner.
True.
So
true, and he was and you got to give it to him. He was consistent when he was on the floor. So being able to do something that nobody's ever done, and we probably won't see it done in our lifetime, because the way the game has evolved and changed, there's not a lot of people that are going to put that effort in to get triple doubles. You don't see them as much as you did before.
It's easy for a guy like Jokic to get it because he can get rebounds. The hardest part of a triple double is the rebounds, especially for a guard. Getting rebounds is hard. You get 10 rebounds as a guard is ridiculous. He did that for a whole season.
But now, a lot of these, I mean, traditional basketball, you want your bigs being underneath the rim. But now, I guess it would be easier because the game is completely changed. You got the big guys, with mid jump with the mid game, you got guys way beyond the arc. And I guess, if you want to sit here and blame Steph for that, then go ahead and say that you could blame Steph for that. But overall, Steph knocks him down. The two big men that I know for sure that's knocking it, well, three bigs that I know that's knocking it down: Joker, Cat, and somewhat Embiid. Somewhat. I mean, and all them guys, got MVPs too. So the way the game is going now, and kind of like what you guys are saying, I'm not gonna say it won't be seen again. I think it'll take a while. I think it'll take, some kind of generation to pass, maybe in the next decade, maybe next 15 years. And, somebody claw at it, and then somebody might see it obtainable. Kind of like the whole scenario with the 83-point game.
But I think he did that shit for 4 or 5 years or something like that. So to see that being done again, I think it's going to be that's going to be one of the harder things to achieve.
The game evolves, like it was so long that we had that 80-point game because we had that in what 06. We had the 81-point game in 06. And what happened 20 years later? The 83. Like when they like say, man, you could actually get to it and people can obtain it. And I mean, people could be mad at it, but it's still
but that's 80-something points in one game. You're talking about a triple-double for a season. That's going to be harder to obtain. And then to do it multiple seasons in a row. So that means you got to be healthy. You can't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? If not,
but
you know, it's going to be a lot harder to obtain. At least I feel.
I'm not saying that dude is there, but for look at Wemby. You wouldn't think Wemby would be able to get it. He's a big, so he could get the rebounds. He could knock it down from anywhere. Like we could just get that out the way right now. And then he got teammates that's really involved. Like he got some guys around him, you know, especially the guard play. So you think that a guy like that wouldn't have an opportunity to do it?
No.
I don't know.
He'll come close, but to average it for a whole season, I mean, he would have to
average it for multiple seasons. You could average a triple-double for one season, but to do it multiple seasons in a row, I don't think that's going to be as obtainable as it was for Russell Westbrook. That's what I'm saying.
I think for Wemby, it'll be the assist will be the hard part.
Well, then you have to do you have to get a triple? It doesn't matter. You could get a triple-double with steals.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be the assist part of it. As long as you get a triple-double.
Because he a block machine.
He'll get it with blocks.
But as far as assists, I think he get it with assists because the ball runs through him. Like he's there. That's their scheme.
Yeah, but I think Wemby is shoot first, then distribute. Because you've seen it. You just finished witnessing it. He didn't really he tried to take over games like he was Michael Jordan in this last this last series of games with the against the Knicks, and he's not that type of player.
Right.
He needed to distribute the ball more, and then maybe they would have had a better chance against the Knicks. I think he tried to put the game on his shoulders, and he just wasn't that guy. Well, and I hate to say it because he is a good player, but he wasn't that guy. He turned me off because he has no sportsmanship. So I could give a fuck if he does a triple-double. But I don't think he'd be able to do it for multiple years in a row.
I mean, the Knicks had something for him, so the Knicks was,
but this is supposed to be the face of the league, and he got his face smacked. This is who everybody said is the second coming. This is, they's like, oh, LeBron is on his way out. Wemby is the new face of the league. And he was embarrassed. And it's not just because the Knicks were the ones that did it. Because if he would have gotten embarrassed by anybody else, I would have said the same shit. He got embarrassed for being the face of the league. He really didn't show his face.
I mean, dude's still young. Like he's approaching his fourth year. So I think
I'm sorry. If you're 7'5", you play with your back to the basket. I'm just old school like that. You know what I'm saying? Put some meat on your bones and become the next fucking Shaq. You're 7'5". Like if Shaq was in the league right now, Wemby wouldn't even be considered the face of the NBA. The only reason why he's the face of the NBA is because he's of his age and because of his height.
Well, he got skill too, so I mean,
Really, if he had skills, then the Knicks wouldn't have made it through the series so easily. If he was the face of the league, the Knicks shouldn't have eaten.
well, I don't think
They fucking munched out.
I don't think it was easy, because if you look at every game, the Knicks had to come back. Like that shows me the immaturity level of San Antonio, because all but one game in that entire series, they was up double digits at the end of the first half. So they had part of their plan together. This wasn't mature enough to execute the end. And of course, in game 4, or was
You're
it 5?
right. They should have swept the Knicks, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that just shows Wemby got spanked.
Right.
He should have been the one. If he's the face of the league, he should have. Listen, how many times that fucking we sit here and we talk about Towns, how much of we think that he's soft. And I think he showed at least the people that think he's soft on the podcast. I think he showed people that he's not as soft as you think he is, because he pushed around a dude that's multiple inches taller than him.
Yeah, but Wemby like ass, man, because he don't want to get in the fucking gym.
That's
his problem. That's a Wemby problem.
I know. I'm saying it is a Wemby problem. I'm just saying.
They're working it out now. I think they're working it out.
But that is tell me that Wemby is even softer than baby shit. For him to get bullied by Cat, that tells me Wemby need to get some aggression going. Because that picture of him trying to back down DeMarcus Cousins, and DeMarcus Cousins looking at him like, what the fuck? What are you doing? I would never live that down. He looked at him like, man, seriously?
And people have told Wemby to put on weight, and he says no. You honestly think skinny ass Wemby is going to deal with some of these other bigs like Jokic?
Fuck no.
No, he's going to get beat up because he's so skinny. He got beat up by Cat.
He did.
And Marcus Robinson.
That boy Cat was on a mission. That boy Cat was on a mission, man.
And if you're the face of the league, you're not supposed to let other people eat in your era. Nobody thought that the Knicks were going to be where they were. Everybody, and I'll go with it because I know that this is something that Mo knows I'm right about. Everybody thought it was going to be Detroit.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that Detroit was going to walk through the East because they whooped everybody's ass in the East.
And then we choked. We choked.
I don't know if that you choked. I just think that your team depends on one dude too much. And if you guard him and you leave the rest of the team to carry, or you let Cade Cunningham score and you shut down the rest of the team, Cade Cunningham is not that dude. He's a Batman. He needs a Robin.
Whoa. He is that dude. He just don't have any shooters. That's his problem. That's the problem.
Exactly. Yo, he's not that dude. Because
did you see this dude in the playoffs with playing with Cam Newton flap jacket on? He was chilling. It ain't him. He is that dude. He just don't have any help. If he had the help the Knicks had, it was shooting, we'll be good.
Wait a minute, but they beat everybody.
Yeah, because
all season long, they beat everybody.
And you know what happened? Youth and immaturity happened. That was a young fucking team. The thing was, the Cavs took advantage of it because they had veterans. The problem was we was up 2-0 and we stopped doing what the fuck we was doing. That was the biggest problem. We were up 2-0. We should have swept them, and we stopped doing what we were doing. We fell into the James Harden trap of him throwing fouls, and they cheated us game 5. And I said, that's the way we lost the series. I said, because Assault Thompson stole the ball, motherfucker flipped him, like literally, whoop, kicked his leg down, and they didn't call a fucking foul. They go into overtime, we lose the game in overtime in Cleveland. But we win that game, we destroyed them game 6 in Detroit, and we playing y'all in the conference finals. We choked that series. We choked. We had people missing free throws and all kind of other shit. We choked the series. I can say that right now. We should have beat the shit out of the Cavaliers. Now, we squeaked by Orlando because Orlando was just like us. I did not want to play Orlando. I wanted to play Charlotte. So I'm telling you, we choked. And Cade Cunningham is that dude. He's the next one. It might be his league. It ain't going to be Wemby League. It might be his league because he can distribute. Now, we get a shooter, you're going to see. You can't double Cade no more if we get a shooter. Because Duncan Robinson, yeah, he can shoot, but he's not reliable. Cade is the next up. He got Kevin Durant wanting to come to Detroit. And nobody ever wants to come to Detroit. He is that next dude. He is a mixture like Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway. If you see them 2 games, he is Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway because he's big. He can handle the ball like he's big like Grant, and he can handle the ball like Penny Hardaway. I'm telling you, Cade is that dude. Now get that dude some help. This is on you, Tom Gores. Get this dude that can shoot. Because Assault Thompson and then Jaylen Duren get started on this motherfucker who want this big contract. He played like a bitch the whole playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. He needs a Robin.
Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying. Cade is the dude. The Robin.
I don't agree with the whole him being the face of the NBA though.
He will be the face of the NBA. I'm guarantee you he'll be better than Wemby, have a better career than Wemby. I guarantee it. Because he got the ball in his hand more than Wemby. I guarantee it. They get his man some help. I guarantee you'll see it. Because this man can drop 40 easily. There's not a guard in the league can guard him. There's not a guard in the league that can guard him. He's too big. It's like when Magic came in the league at 6'8", 6'9". This dude like 6'6", 6'7". Those small guards can't handle him. He built like a forward, playing point guard. And all he's going to do is get stronger and better. And he got that mentality to win. So I'm telling you, if we can get a shooter, and if Jaylen Duren can play like fucking Jaylen Duren in the fucking regular season in the playoffs, we could even beat Cleveland if he would have did some shit. He getting 6 points, 7 points, 8 points, and he want 53. He want $55 million.
Fuck that.
Boy, you go sit your dumb ass down.
he ain't worth no $55 million. Not at this point.
He want $55 million a year. Boy, you got bullied in Orlando. Boy, you got bullied in Cleveland. It's so bad that our third string center played better than he did.
Man, see, look, I gotta get paid for this. Y'all have to pay me.
You're not paying me. I'm not paying Jaylen Duren. Jaylen Duren, you're gonna take $40 million and sit the fuck down. That's it. Nobody wanted him. He tried to force his way to the Kings. Kings didn't want him. There's no market for you, bro. You better take what Detroit giving you. Because, dude, he sold out. Because in the regular season, he was getting 20 and 10, 20 and 16, 20 and 17. And you got 20 and 17 against the Cavs, that would have been a sweep.
When the lights got brighter, you just
pissed out. He pissed out.
I don't know if it's the lights got brighter or they can't handle, the fact that it's 80 games.
The problem was the lights got bright on Jaylen Duren because he went from when there's no pressure on you in the regular season, he acting like a dog. When everybody's watching you, he pissed down his leg. Lights got too bright.
Bruh.
And he lost. He had some no-name center. He had Angel Reese boyfriend looking like he was fucking Hakeem Olajuwon out there. So, like I said, if Cade could get a fucking, like you said, I would you with the Robin. If you get a correct Robin, you will see this motherfucker the face of the league. It is that he's in Detroit, and everybody wanted to be Wemby. It ain't Wemby.
I don't think so either, but
Wemby.
that's what you hear. Wemby's the face of the league.
If he keep growing, Cade Cunningham was go be the fucking face of the league. Because I looked at him grow because he was hurt the first couple of years. I'm like, oh shit, we might have fucked up. And then when he came and they went to the playoffs that year, with JB's first year, I'm like, all right, he could be an all-star. Cool. But see, this next year, that dude had a killer instinct. I'm like, he ain't scared of the moment. He takes the shots. And he's a great distributor. Problem is, he ain't got nobody. He got Saul Thompson shooting threes, man. That shit, I'm like, oh my God. He needs to get to a shooting coach. And we stole the Pelicans shooting coach, who was the best shooting coach in the league, and they can't fix that jumper. And that jumper broke.
But my thing is, if that jumper's broke, then why do you keep that player?
He's the best defensive. He's one of the best defenders in the league. Why not keep that player? Would you get rid of prime Dennis Rodman?
You can't compare both players, though.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They both can play. They both play defense.
You're saying that dude is as good as Dennis Rodman?
He's an athletic Dennis Rodman. That's the perfect person to put him with. Assault Thompson can lock up anybody. He can lock up 1 through 5. He was second behind Wemby. He should have been a defensive player of the year. But he gets steals and blocks. And he can jump out the gym. I would take him over Dennis Rodman because he can jump out the fucking gym. Dennis can jump out the gym. He gets the same rebounds. He gets the same. He just can't shoot. Dennis might have been a better shooter than this motherfucker. That's how bad he can't.
I don't know, because in all the years I didn't see Dennis Rodman take that many shots.
I understand,
but I know that he was getting close to 20-something rebounds a game, though.
His defense, in Detroit years, he shot the ball. Dennis can shoot a little bit. He can't shoot at all. Him and his brother can't shoot. If they can shoot, those Thompson twins can shoot. Look out. That'll be Robin right there if he can find a jumper. Because he can jump out the gym. He's fast. He know how to play defense.
Yeah, maybe you guys will bring in fucking Giannis's brother.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Oh, Jesus. That's the day I turned in my fandom and become a full-time Pelican fan. They picked that motherfucker up. That's the day. I'm like, you know what? Y'all just playing in my face.
And that's funny because then the Pistons will win.
Okay.
The championship, and you'll be like, oh man, I jumped from one squad to the Pelican squad that still fucking sucks.
They won't stuck long because they got the coach that's friends with I told you that I want to tell you, Pelicans fans, y'all are the Pistons' little brother. Because you know why? Y'all got the coach that's the best friend and the best man of our coach, who coaches the same way as our coach, that building a team, gonna build a team the same way Detroit is built.
Same way that Detroit did. You ain't lying.
Y'all got Joe Dumars. Y'all got Troy Weaver. Y'all got Troy Weaver from us. Y'all are Pistons South. Y'all are Detroit South. It's okay. Stop shitting on the Pistons when y'all building the team like the Pistons. Stop shitting on the Pistons. It's not Doc, it's these other ones, man. These other ones. I'm like, bro, how can you call my team shitty? And my team has championships. You can't do it. As a Saints fan, I could have called another team shitty until we won a championship.
I'm gonna call team shitty because we just won the championship, bitch.
Yeah, you call people shitty. See, even before then, the Knicks had a championship in their history. If you never won a championship, if you've never been to a conference final, you can't call teams shitty. You can't say one of these Pelicans fans told me the Pistons are a poverty franchise. I'm like, how with 3 championships?
About to say, how is that possible?
It's not possible. That's more than half the league has in championships. You know what I'm saying? But, I said, keep going. I said, how can you call us a poverty franchise? I said, what do you call a franchise that have been in both East and West Conference and hasn't been to a conference playoff? I mean, a conference finals.
Yeah, been to a conference championship one time.
Not one time.
One time, bro.
So what do you call it?
Hey.
They get quiet. Oh, you bringing up old history. That's what they say.
Bro.
Well, that I get that all the time when they start talking shit about the Yankees, and I'm like, man, the Yankees got 27 world championships. Why you got to bring up the past for?
What you talk about the past?
That's 26 rings, man. You don't have enough fingers and toes combined to fill
I
the
felt like
championship.
you won 10 since I've been alive.
Yeah.
26. Holy fuck. Oh my God. You got another American, Raekwon the GOAT. Well, I'll be damned.
Oh shit. Raekwon the GOAT.
Okay.
Excuse me, your right hand first commander in charge. That's your first commander in charge. Raekwon the GOAT.
Yes, indeed.
Eric, I have bring important news. The Ferris took the last chicken wrap sandwich you had on the fridge. What shall we do, my lord? Wow,
that's fucked up. You took his last wrap.
Man, greedy bastard. Doc, Eric looked like the Avatar, the last airbender. He our savior.
Yes, indeed.
He looked like Tiger Woods. Stop fronting.
Mo Yang is Lord of. Who the fuck is Mo Yang? God damn.
Go that Yang, that Mo Yang.
Last week was the first week that an American came back.
Yeah. Mo Yang is the Lord who's he will try to stop Doc Eric. There's no A in my name. It says Mo Young. There's no A. Where the Yang is coming from? Who the fuck is Yang? What the fuck is a Mo Yang?
Boy, so two vowels for one.
That boy said, fuck that. Oh, that boy said, Yang.
That's how people from the South say it. They don't say Young, they say Yang, Mo Yang.
I ain't never heard somebody from the South pronounce Mo Young, Mo Yang. That's some Oriental shit, though.
No, Asian. Oriental's a rug.
I just said, I don't know if that's PG right there. I don't know if I can say that word. They might be blocking us for that. Mo Young said Oriental. Oh my God. Oh man, we go get old to the shout outs.
Man, I kind of trailed off on the shout outs that I had in mind. So, clearly want to say congratulations again to Drew Brees for getting that Ring of Honor by the organization. Classy move. Shout out to, guys getting this last roster spot that we'll see, in the next few weeks. Football is back. And then, I mean, there was really somebody that was really deep on my mind. Of course, Russell for that this stellar career of his. Didn't officially get a championship, but always be a championship in my eyes personally. And I did want to put on a serious note. Now I know, I don't, I try not to go there now because, I'd rather not, sour the mood with our platform. But I don't know if the reports are true or not, with the guys, the Navy ship, the Abraham Lincoln, I believe, that these guys were, they've been on the water for 200 plus days. That is a long time on the ship, being, in confined spaces. I mean, if it's true about, guys going overboard or not, you know, one, thank you for your service to the country. Two, you know, I really hope that they can rotate out, and whatever's going on with the powers that be, that authorizing this type of movement, that you rotate these guys and get this campaign resolved as soon as possible. Um, you know, and that's really what my mind is with it. I say, that to, hey, if you see a serviceman, woman, just take the time and say, hey, man, you don't even have to show gratitude. Just talk with them, because they need someone to talk to. There's a lot of things that goes on and that they got to really deal with. And at the earlier hour of tonight's show, we was talking about the importance of protecting your mind and mental health and all things of that nature. So I say all that to say, hey man, at least be a part of the solution. Don't always say, hey man, this is going on wrong. Try to do something where you can make a slight difference. And that's how I'm gonna leave my shout outs for this week. And of course, appreciate the time, spending with my fellow host here, the Hater and Mo.
Definitely, brother.
Shout you guys out. Shout everybody that commented out. Another good show. I like to piggyback on some of the shit that Eric said. Definitely congratulations and thank you for the games for Russell Westbrook. He really, was that dog. He deserves to be looked at. Definitely when it's his time to go into the hall, he should go in probably first time, because there's a lot of people that have gone in the first time that probably shouldn't have gone in the first time. And also want to piggyback off of what he said, because I have a friend that their son was in the Navy and he committed suicide while on duty. Not recently, but he has.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a touchy situation, because I seen the kid grow up through junior high school, and then he went away, and then the next thing we hear that he's no longer with us. So like Eric said, we're big advocates on mental health, and a conversation, even an acknowledgement. I think they would feel that they would feel a certain sort of way if they feel respected. And I think a lot of these servicemen don't feel respected doing what they chose to do with their lives when it came to serving the country and protecting us from enemies, foreign and domestic. So definitely reach out to somebody, and don't be afraid to give them their flowers, because it takes a lot to go through shit like that, go through the training that you go through to have to be looked at through a certain set of eyes.
Yeah.
So I would say that, and I know I said it yesterday. Fuck the governor of Louisiana for canceling elections. There's somebody that I support that's from Louisiana. Her name is Rubia Garcia, and she was somebody that was a teacher. She went to school, and she's a lawyer now, and now she's trying to run for, I think, congresswoman. and she wasn't able to run because they canceled the election in the area where she is. I think District 5, I think, is where it was canceled.
Yeah.
Or it was canceled in a couple of spots, but District 5 is her district. So stop trying to fucking silence the people's vote, and don't be afraid to speak your piece and speak your mind. Just don't say the word BOMB, and you should be all right. And I concede my time.
Yo, I thank y'all for doing the show. Man, great show as always. Shout out to Russ, amazing career. Shout out to Doc for soldiering through with the raspy voice. Appreciate it, brother Jay, as always, man. Appreciate you for doing the takes and everything. We had a great show. Prayers out to the people in the Navy on the boat. My cousin was a part of the Navy. He used to say, "Yeah, it's tough to be confined like that."
Yes, indeed.
And with the mental health thing, man, I understand it, man. Thank y'all for being patient. I have my own battles with mental health, man. This year, a lot of y'all don't know, I lost more than any man could lose. Like, I lost a lot. And I didn't stop the podcast, so not even mental health issues can stop the podcast. I don't know how you can do that. But, man, new beginnings, new things for me on the horizon. Just wanted to shout out myself for not caving in, because that happened to me and took out lesser men. And I always know somebody has stuff worse than I do, but you say that I went through all that in a 5-month span, and stronger, better than ever, back in the gym, back, being myself again.
Oh shit, sexual chocolate.
I'm just saying, man, it's a lot, man. And then, the death of my grandma was like the last little trigger that sent me in the tailspin, where I was just like, fuck it. So I get it. People, fellas, and especially fellas, and ladies are good at expressing their feelings. I get it, fellas, when you get to that point of saying, fuck it. Like, you know what? Fuck everything. I don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I get that. It's like, man, fuck it. It ain't like I want to harm myself. No, it ain't nothing like that. But it's just like, fuck it. I just don't care. It's in a state of not feeling.
Yeah.
I tell people, I'd rather feel anger. I'd rather feel sadness. But to be numb, it's the worst feeling in the world to be. It's like purgatory. It's just, you're just existing. And I was like that too. I would say from like February, just a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, it is an expression, and you still got to go through your process. We all process different, and
it's just been hitting me since late last year. Shit that's been happening, and it's a lot. And I tell people mental health is important. I work where I work, and I see it every day. And to see people just happy and say I'm an inspiration to them really lift me up my phone. Cause I'm like, as bad as I wish they knew how bad I felt. They say that I come in here no matter what happens, I always got a smile on my face. If only they knew that was half of the time that smile was fake.
Dang.
And it was like, just existing is hard, man. And I tell people, I'd rather you come here and tell us what's on your mind than to go out and do something you'll regret. There's no anything that's going on with you can be fixed. You just gotta trust in whoever you pray to, trust in your support system around you. And man, like I said, I'm just glad to be feeling like myself again, because podcasts were suffering, everything was suffering. I was just like, the shows were getting shorter and shorter because it's just like, I'm here, but I'm not.
You were here, but you wanted to be gone.
Yeah.
Like mentally, you weren't here.
I was checked out.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I look back at some of them, I say, yeah, I was checked out though. It was like some parts I'll be animated, and then when I reached my limit, I checked out.
You were going through the motions.
Yeah, most people think, oh, boy, you just like to be flashy with your shades. It's because I can hide my eyes. I don't hide my emotions well. So it's like, I don't want anybody to worry. So I was just checked out. Sometimes you'll see me just off into space because a lot is happening. I'll disclose it. I told Izzy, but I'll disclose it with you guys, off here. Everybody don't need to know, but yeah, it's a lot that's been happening to me from December to now. And I'm just glad that I kept it going as long as I did through all that, through everything. And it's crazy, man. Like life finds a way to make you stronger, and I feel like I came stronger from all that. And thank my moms, my pops. They've been my rock through all this. So yeah.
And I know, and I know that your grandmother got her foot up in your ass and telling you to keep moving forward and stay positive and keep going in the right direction. So then this way you become more successful in everything that you do.
Yeah, man. Like that's why I have her in my living room. I look at her every morning, and I look at her every night before I go to sleep. It's just a reminder that I'm living for her now because she finished her race. She handed the baton to me to do what I need to do. So
yep,
she can't protect me no more, like physically. Mentally, she can protect me, and spiritually, but she can't physically protect me anymore. So I'm gonna take the lesson she taught me and keep it going. That's how I start messing with the graphics. That's how I start doing stuff, man. I tell you, I tell people I was checked out, but I have a responsibility, to keep it going. Because I said I wanted to keep this going. Besides, I was doing stuff, I was just like, yeah, man, I think one show was like an hour. I'm like, damn, I never do an hour show. Because I was just
nah, we used to pride ourselves for like at least three.
And we had 322 now. And it's just like, I looked at myself in the gym today. I said, yeah, I'm finally looking like myself again.
Yeah.
Good.
And I look at it and I'm saying, yeah, I feel like myself. And people I tell people, please, you never know, the strong ones, they suffer too. So don't always think strong ones got it all figured out. They need help too. And I also want to say shout out to Rootless Lala too, because she figured something was wrong and she checked up on me a lot. Even though she was going through what she was going through, she checked up on me a lot. So I just want to shout her out. Like, but me, hide my emotions. We keep going. We gonna keep doing the show, but I wasn't there. I wasn't the menace. I was Mo. I wasn't the menace. I was just like, I have to do this, and I said, because it's just a feeling of like, part of me like, yeah, I'm excited to do this, but then when you get into it, you just be like, I'm here. You look at the situation and the situation running across your mind, and it's like, I'm here, and I want to run, but the fellas gave their time for this, so I appreciate y'all for doing the show. I appreciate y'all for being patient with me during that time. So, and we're gonna keep it rolling. And like I said, nothing stop the show, except for mental breaks. I had to do a mental health day for mental health weeks. I call it. Break to get refreshed. So even that happens. Vacations happen. Needed a little break to recharge. So not nobody worried. People don't mean it, no, nothing like that. But it's just been rough for your boy in 2026. So that means 2027 gonna be great. That's how I look at it.
For sure. I mean, look, we already in month 8, so
yeah. The rest of 2026 and 2027, that's my time. Got rid of all the bad stuff early. Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
you got 4 months to set everything up, and then the new year will be here.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be another time. I need to be patient. I'll explain to y'all why, but yeah. So, man, with that, we'll be back Thursday with the damn, he got the shit knocked out of him. I was watching the game. I looked up at the game. We'll be back. We'll be back with the wrestling show next week. About 9ish. We might be a little earlier because I'm off that Thursday. And then Friday will be with the sports show. Might be around the time we started the day around 9 because I got to work that morning. So we're gonna make it work. So
Yeah.
I can tell you this: I am in a new place. I'm in a new work job, so I got a new schedule. I work in the days now, so schedule all of them. So that's why you be seeing days like I'm like, oh, okay, we gotta get all back to work in the morning. I don't work nights anymore. So new day, new job. That's one of the things that happened. So yeah, so we get used to the schedule. Trying to find my floor would be the perfect time to do it. So yeah, I get off at 7:30, so it can't be at 8 because I need some time to eat and relax after 12 hours. So
Yeah. Look.
maybe about 8:39, we'll start with the sports show, and we should have more news with sports. So this is your host, Mo Young. You got the Hater Jay, and you got Doc Eric. We'll see y'all later. Peace. We out.
Deuces.
And here we leave.
This is the Menisco. This is where the story begins. I've got this. Stabilize the containment. We bring heat and truth, no smoke. Stand ready, weep your ears open and your guard up. We ain't ducking no smoke.